guys hear me good though?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yep.
Let's do this.
We get it, boys.
Alright, so could I have cast Identify on the unicorn? Can I have cast Identify on the unicorn horn?
Oh, yes, you can do that.
I think he could just tell you it's a unicorn horn, though.
Yeah, but...
It's the hardest unicorn horn.
Well, on a unicorn, he could tell you what it does. He can't tell you how to repurpose it.
Oh, but it has some power in it.
It does.
I think I can also just identify as a unicorn horn. Yeah, it is.
I like it.
If you're cool with it, Vinny. Oh no, I can do it as a ritual. Fuck it.
Alright, so you guys wake up the next morning, and Pie are in a room together, and Xardaar and Cooler Robert, you guys were in a room. So this is the first time you guys stayed at the Salty Springs. You guys are 3 hard knocks on your door.
And
Oh, harder.
That's it. You hear 3 knocks and then nothing else.
Anne rolls over, looks at Pie, and goes,
It doesn't work with 2 people.
Cardinals. That's not fair.
That's what I said!
I will.
You guys hear this. Almost like
I will answer the door.
Okay. Robert's already up, so he just goes ahead and opens the door because he gets up to exercise.
You guys open the door, and you see you guys are at the end of this hallway where all the rooms are at. You see an orc walking down the hallway, knocking on every single door. It seems as though he's the alarm clock.
okay.
Well, you could have
You can
just said
fuck right
roll
off.
call.
Wait, could have.
Huh?
I don't know. All right, so
Huh?
you guys are like in the hallway. You've opened the doors and you're face to face with each other. What do you do?
Morning.
I hand all of
Ironing.
armor.
Ooh,
and
did
weapons.
anybody dream?
Oh,
What?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. So Pie, you're handing them all the armor, but let's go.
I hand all of them to him without even saying anything. I just first thing. Here's your shit.
And my sweet new sword, and I'm like,
No, you throw it across the hallway.
we're right by each other.
Yeah, but he's still in the doorway.
Ah.
I don't know if I'd throw it. It's still items that I forged, you know.
Yeah, a metal. All right, so let's resolve this dream real quick. So last time I asked Robbie if he had a dream. Let's go to Cooler Robert. Okay?
Okie dokie.
So we're gonna see if you had a dream. Now, I don't care what die you roll. It's your choice. If it's an even number, it's good. If it's odd, it's bad.
Okay. I'm gonna just roll a d6. Ooh, 3. Bad dream.
So you had a bad dream that
Okay.
and Xardaar are a part of. Tell me what you dream about.
Okay, so this one is from when I was I'm not going to do this all in character
That's fine.
because you're watching this from the sideline, so it's not like you're hearing me narrate it or anything. So this is from when I was younger, maybe 12 or 13, something like that, going out on one of my first real fishing expeditions by myself. Because grew up on the shore, a lot of us went fishing all the time. It's easy way to get some food. And we can get more fish, bigger fish, once we get out, away from the shallows. So going out there, and I didn't check the weather. So I'm out there, and usually I've got a decent haul. Like, I've got a couple fish. I can go home and be like, look, I got something. I did all right for my first time. But this storm is coming. By the time I realize it, it's almost on top of me. So I'm booking it, trying to get back to the shore, but the sea's getting rough around me, and all of a sudden, I'm capsized, and I'm stuck. So I'm down in the water, and my foot is just lodged between, like, a rock and some coral, and I'm trying to get out, and I can't get out. And then, like, right before everything starts to fade, I feel a hand grab me by the shirt and just yank me out. And I come up onto the boat, and I'm just coughing up water, like, like, oh,
Do that again.
I almost. Oh, fuck you, Curtis. And I'm like, oh, thanks. Oh, man, who? And I look up, and it's Annie. I'm like, but you can't stand me. You could have just let me. Yeah, and I just pass out.
You're a pirate now.
And that's the dream.
So, like, you guys wake up right as the 3 knocks happen on the door, and you guys are, like, kind of out of breath. Like, in the middle of it. Like, you woke up literally from what was happening in the dream. And you see the orc and Pie throws the gear across the hall.
I don't throw it. I don't throw it.
Is it a light chuck, or do you give it to him?
Like, I figured we were in rooms next to each other.
Yeah.
So we open the doors, he's right next to me, and I just, like, shove it into his arm.
I'm like, thanks, buddy. This new sword is awesome.
It's not as awesome as mine. And I show him the dope-ass magical fire ruby in the pommel of my hammer that I forged with Morden when I rolled a nat 20 and he showed up in the church to forge it with me. Like, Jesus, can help me forge it.
Hey, you want to give me a perception check real quick? I got something you might catch on to.
Okay. What? Is this like an insight check?
No, it's totally perception. It's something you would have to kind of see.
Hang on. Fucking D&D, fucking Beyond, fucking piece of shit.
It's not a high one either. I hope Vinny doesn't mind me just doing this. It's just for flavor.
Yeah. I can tell you your perception. I got it pulled up here.
I've got it right here, and it's +3. Let's go. With my +3 bonus, that would be a 4.
Okay, yeah. So you don't notice. You don't notice. But Ann notices because his passive is high enough to just catch on to this. So I have a boner, but it's not my morning wood.
That's weird.
Well, someone enjoyed that dream a little too much. You good? You're not into that weird family shit, right?
It ain't the dream. I'm looking at his sweet ass hammer. I'm thinking, how do I get me some of that action?
So Pi noticed, but he doesn't understand.
You hear Xardaar mumble, "Get out of my head, please."
Talk about a mindfuck.
Hang on, I need to make a wisdom save real quick.
To make sure you're not aroused.
I think 12 might be okay. I don't know, but I don't think I'm aroused. I've rolled a 12 for my wisdom save to not be aroused.
I rolled an 18.
Oh, man.
You guys get geared up, and you make your way out of the in part of the bar. And just before you leave, you see a pack of young tabaxi. One looks a little bit older. He seems to be the manager. The rest of them all look younger, and they seem to be having their morning pre-shift meeting.
This is your moment.
Is the door like open?
Is what?
Is it in like a separate room, or is it just out there in the dining area?
So they're like in the dining area, but it's completely empty because they haven't opened up yet.
Yeah,
And it's
they're
all
near the bar. They're near the bar that extends the length of the bar.
Yeah.
You're never gonna let it go.
I'm not.
So I'm gonna go over to this group of all adolescent tabaxis, and I'm gonna pull up my rad teen Bible, and I'm gonna say, "Hey there, all you cool cats and kittens!
Oh,
I'm
God.
here to spread the word of Mard."
I should have fucking known.
I told you,
It was summer, and it still got me.
1 week waiting period just made it way worse.
I should have fucking known it would be
I
that.
think it's still worth
God damn it.
And that's the thing. I really wanted to do it when we were in the room with all the animal trainers. Would have been way better, but it's okay.
I think it's still worth it. The older and like tabaxi, just look at you like, excuse me, we're in the middle of a meeting. We'll open up in about 2 hours. You can get food then.
Nothing's more important than Mard, and I'll do like a short lecture that I'm not going to do in character. And
Bullshit. Do it in character.
Okay, I'll let you do a religion check to see if you can like influence any of these. But because these
You know what
guys
could be
are like in the middle of their shift, and this is just weird. Like, who the hell are you? I'm at my job. It would be a little high. So go ahead and roll me your religion check.
okay. 7.
7.
I was not gonna do it.
I was going to say, how about every 5 points over 10 gets me 1 convert, but that's nothing.
Yeah, there's we gotta roll this silverware. Night shift didn't do it. Dylan.
What's that?
Night shift didn't do it.
Didn't roll the silverware.
See, me and Dylan when we were at Applebee's were like, who?
Oh, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. We rolled so much silverware.
Dude, that's the best part about bartending. I didn't have to do that anymore. All right, so Thamur asked you guys to stop by his place before you guys left, so he can gear you guys up. So you guys make your way over to Thamur's. You can see that like the town hasn't really opened up yet. You see a few people on the street, but it's still pretty early morning. I'd say it's about 8 a.m. or so. So it's not as poppin' as it was beforehand. So you guys get to Thamur's, and before you get there, the smell already gets to you. And you notice that there's not a lot of houses kind of surrounding his place. It seems like the buildings have given him kind of like a wide berth, which has given him access to some more like green land to kind of do some of his planting and whatnot.
It just makes it smell worse. It just makes it smell worse.
You guys get to Thamur's, and he's already up, and he's moving around. You get the feeling that he doesn't really
Robbie, I can hear you typing, bro.
Yeah, I was going to say,
sorry.
you got that killer mechanical gamer keyboard.
Right?
Yeah, sorry about that. When I go to type, I'll start muting myself just so that way we don't have to worry about that.
He's trying to like counteract a hacker on like a CBS serial show.
That's what
he's doing.
No, my goodness.
So he waves you in here, and he says, "Let's go. You're on the clock. It's not going to be here for that very much longer." So he hands you guys a stack of books, and he says, "Remember, you're looking for a book about invisible plants, and those books that you can't just take it. You have to leave one in its place." So,
Oh, shit.
You didn't get Bibles, did you, Curtis?
I totally forgot.
oh,
I meant to grab a few. Ugh.
we can retcon and say that like you took one on your way out.
Okay, thank you.
That'll be a fair.
I mean, I would have hoped you took extra. I would have wanted to maybe find other
I wanted to grab a
books.
few, but since I forgot, I'm fine with it just being one.
All right, so it says that he has a couple more books for you guys to pull. Let's see. So he hands you a book called "How I Ate Your Mother."
Oh, what?
Wait, what?
How I Ate Your Mother.
How I Ate Your Mother.
Yes.
All right.
And then he gave you 50 Shades of Drow.
These are all from the Dr. Asher collection.
And then he gives you one that says cod piece collecting. Cod pieces of all the major races and regions.
Cod pieces
Yes, cod pieces.
of all the major races.
That's the best part.
And regions, yeah. And he gives you another one that says it's just fun with blood.
Says what?
Fun
With blood.
Well, Mr. Samuel Orr,
Yeah.
I now know more about you than I ever intended to.
Well, sometimes you have to read a little bit of fiction, you know.
Some of these pages are sticky.
Oh, is
Right.
it with blood? Did I get blood on it?
It's not, and that's the part that concerns me.
Oh, well.
I think it's the 50 Shades of Drow seems to be the stickiest. Some of the pages are sticking together.
I thought it was the codpiece one, but
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Well, it's a library. It's public. It could have been from someone else. It's not for me. Give me an insight.
this is fresh. All right. Insight. Let's see. I got +3 to that. 22.
It's him.
This is fresh. I can still see some on your hands. Ew.
I just return any book. It's got to be a quality book, and they've been overdue, and I don't want to get in trouble for keeping them for too long.
All right, I'm going to put that on his profile that I'm keeping track of, that he's a pervert. Smelly pervert.
Like Twilight. No fantasy there.
I mean, it would have still been sticky, but
All right, so just keep track. Each of you have one book, except for Curtis, who has 2 books. And your goal is to get the book Planar Plants.
wait. I have another book because for my pack boon, I took the Book of Shadows.
Bro, you definitely don't want to leave that there, though.
I can get it back by performing a 1-hour ritual.
I wouldn't play with that fire.
I didn't mean to
If
either.
we're expected to leave a book there and then you just magically summon it back, I'm pretty sure that all hell's going to break loose and we're all going to die.
Yeah.
How high is Robert's intelligence?
8.
It's
He
not.
does not think that well.
Well, my Anne's intelligence is relatively high, so Anne's gonna come in and just say, "Hey, boy, don't do that. That ain't a good idea."
You got a point. I got like 3 spells I couldn't be able to cast if I left this book. Good thinking.
All right. It says so about a mile or so, get into the woods area. Just keep walking in, and trust me, you'll know when you see the thin space. Don't be scared of it. All you have to do is just walk straight through it. That's all you have to do.
All right. I mean, that sounds simple enough. I can probably figure that out once we get there.
I think I've heard of a train station that has a thin space. I think there's a platform called 9 3/4 or something.
It's a train.
Oh, they haven't been invented yet. It was something I saw somewhere else.
Nerd.
Interesting.
I saw like this weird blue outhouse looking thing that was supposedly much larger on the interior than it seemed to be on the exterior.
You don't even like Doctor Who.
No, I don't like it as much as you do.
You guys remember my best man John?
Yeah.
Yeah.
His wife decorated their house Doctor Who themed. So like all of the kitchen cabinets are TARDIS blue, and there's a TARDIS hanging on the wall, and it's overwhelming. It's extreme.
It certainly sounds that way.
Mark's parents have a sticker on their car, and they're brilliant. It says, "My other car is a TARDIS,"
But I'm fun.
and their license plate I think is like TARDIS 1, something like that.
Oh, dang. Okay.
Two.
Because someone beat him to it.
Yeah. All right. So you guys have the books. Before we go, anything else you guys want to do before you make your way there?
I mean, I think I'm good.
I wish I
Okay,
had
for a minute.
learned prestidigitation so I could clean up these books a little bit.
Right. I wish I learned it too. I had 2 chances to learn it.
All right. So you guys leave town and you head directly east. Well, I think east, right?
East? I thought you said west.
So you leave the town, and as you leave the town through the gates, for half a mile, the road is still kind of you can tell that it's a road. It's cobblestone before it gives way and turns to just the natural ground around you. And then you enter the forest, and it doesn't take long before you guys start to realize that the forest is a little weird. Xardaar, give me a nature check.
You are the most nature of all of us.
All natural.
Why is my nature actually good? Oh, it's because I'm intelligent.
What'd you get?
I haven't rolled yet.
Robbie, that's like a really stupid thing for an intelligent person to ask.
Yeah, I know.
Dude, half the fun of playing characters with low intelligence is I can just say whatever dumb thing pops into my head.
Bjorn is so fun.
Dude, Jerry and Robert are both stupid. It's great.
Oh, Lord.
Do you know what your modifier is, Falcon?
It's -1, but I'm a natural explorer, and forest is my domain. So I'm trying to see if that should help me at all.
Efficiency bonus is doubled. Blah, blah, blah. I would say if traveling for an hour or more in your chosen terrain. You're not going to be in there for that long. Yeah, it doesn't seem like anything there is going to help.
Yeah, but
You're just adept at traveling and surviving.
yeah, if it's my favorite terrain, I should be able to tell like if something is like really
It
off.
says your proficiency
Well-
bonus is doubled for proficient skills, but you're not proficient in nature.
Oh, you should have became proficient. That's unfortunate. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. It probably won't be make or break. We're fine. You're just not very good at nature.
Surprisingly. Raised by wolves. Alright, give me that roll.
What was your roll?
7.
7? Yeah, you don't notice much. It's just like, oh, this is a forest. It's a tree. Alright, so after traveling through there for about half an hour or so, half an hour of walking is still like a good distance, right?
Yeah.
You see an area
About a
where
mile.
the forest starts to thin out. The trees aren't as close to each other. The air around you starts to bend and refract. You approach a shimmering field where it appears as though you're looking through a bowl of water. The image through this field looks distorted, almost as if what's on the other side is another location entirely.
Fancy. If memory serves, Samuel said when we find that, we should just walk right on through it.
Yeah, this certainly
So-
sounds like it.
So before we do that, I'll go ahead and cast False Life on myself.
Too late. I already went.
Alright.
Just in case I need it. I mean, it's a cantrip. I can do it whenever.
Actually, before you walk through, Robbie, give me a. What kind of check would that be? Just give me a flat. Add your intelligence to each roll.
Do an intelligence check.
Yeah, just an intelligence check.
Okay. Oh my god, nat 20.
Okay. All right.
Sweet.
Whenever you guys were fighting the manticores in that one red robe in the Colosseum, Robbie's the one that saw him jump off. Whenever you looked over, you saw that there was like a shimmer to where he jumped off at. You noticed that this field is like the exact same shimmer.
Okay. Hey boys, this is what that boy disappeared into whenever he jumped off the wall.
So either they came here or it's the same type of magic, is what you're saying.
Yeah, that's all I'm thinking. They may be using thin spaces to move around, but I don't know how they can summon them, apparently. I thought it was like just a natural phenomenon. I don't know.
Ain't nothing natural about those boys, so maybe we'll figure it out.
And we'll see.
All right. So, what do? You're on one side of it.
Well, I mean, he said walk right on through, so I walk right on through.
I use
I'm
my
gonna start
secret
sneaking.
above my armor and go on through.
So you guys just kind of just all leap.
Yeah, I'm going through, but I'm gonna start sneaking at this point.
Okay. As you guys step on through, it's not like you just take a step and then boom, you guys are kind of transported through this space that is entirely white, and it seems as though you just took a step onto this flat white space, but it seems as though everything around you is moving, and you're not able to take another step. You are able to move around. It seems like you're just being pushed into wherever it is that you're going. And then as you gain your movement back, as soon as your next steps on through, you're in a brand new area.
Okay, so I'm picturing like that scene from The Matrix where all the guns come racing by, and that's what it looks like for us.
Kind of like that.
Because there was this big white space, so this works.
It is.
Where are we gonna end up when we leave?
Hmm?
When we leave the library, where are we gonna end up?
Oh, that's a question for another time. Don't worry about it.
Well, I mean, Famior found his way back, so I mean, if that literal shithead can do it, I feel like we got a shot.
I think we're fine.
All right.
Plus, you could always talk to your goddess Rebecca or whatever her name is. Rachel. That's right. It's Rachel. Just call
Now,
her.
you listen here, Anna Paquin.
Oh shit, that reminds me. I wanted to ask Cooler something. Now that we're here and we're in the middle of something, let me divert and ask it.
Your timing is impeccable, my friend.
Cooler.
Step on through, the environment is completely different. The forest trees that are around you now don't have any leaves on them whatsoever. It almost looks as though you're in the middle of winter. The sky that was bright blue is now dark. It seems as though it's nighttime wherever it is that you are. And before you is a large rickety building.
Red?
It's about a large rickety building about 4 stories tall.
Well, I mean, is there a door right in front of us? I mean, we're supposed to go in, right?
Yep. Well, before you go, did you want to do whatever you wanted to do?
Yeah. So I'm assuming that the bird that always follows him doesn't follow us into here.
I mean, I can check, see if I can get a hold of her right quick.
I'm going to say in this particular situation, I'm not going to tell you if the bird is there or not. I'll let you make a perception check if you want to see.
Yes. Which will allow me to segue into what I want to ask him. So I hope I see it.
All right.
A 9.
You don't see any birds.
I'm gonna ask him anyway, because this to me seems like the bird didn't come through. So, hey, Cooler, I was over at the Temple of Arden yesterday, and I came across the Church of the Raven Queen. Is that what your little bird lady is?
You know, I never asked her. I'll have to ask her. Hold on, let me get my feather out. So I pull out my feather, which, you know, is just hanging around my neck. And I'm like, boss lady, I got a question for you. Are you the Raven Queen that's got that whole church dedicated to her, or are you a different Raven?
Are you a different bird lady?
All right, I guess I roll religion to see if she answers.
Gonna be a high.
I got an 18.
It's not gonna do
Hell
it.
yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. I was looking to tell you something if you got a nat 20, but too high.
And
I needed a 24, and I don't even have a +4.
All right.
Oh no, looks like your goddess ain't talking to you. Piss her off.
I mean, or she got something else to do. I mean, I can't be the only person she's got. It'd be weird if guy was just following one person around, right?
Yeah,
That'd just be like
probably.
some kind of stalker. And then hopefully a bird doesn't shit on me for saying that.
You don't see any birds around you now.
All right, she must have something else to do, or it took her a second to find us after we popped on through to wherever this place is.
Well, y'all ready to break down this rickety old building?
Yep.
Well, I mean, let's see if the door is unlocked first. I don't want to kick it down.
Are there any windows?
Many.
Are we going to throw Annie through a window again?
You do see kind of steps leading into like a main front entrance. Like this is a large.
Yeah, I'm gonna just start walking up the steps towards the door.
Yeah, I just go right up to the door.
Yeah.
As you walk the steps towards the library, you see a door with an intricate-looking mechanism on it. On the side of the door is a skull. So not on the door, but beside the door. It suddenly springs to life and starts moving its face. Oh wow, a visitor! We haven't had one since that other guy. Well, if you want to get in, first you have to prove your worth. Answer my questions and I'll let you through.
Vinny,
Yeah.
we were talking about something earlier. Will you allow those extra channel divinities for Morden?
Wait, what did you want to do again?
Because it also had the one where you could like learn how to use whatever, and it had read thoughts.
Read thoughts? Well, let's see if you need to use that first.
All right.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. All right, so you got to answer my riddles, and then I can unlock this door for you. Are you guys ready?
Oh, I love riddles.
How
Let's
do you
hear
know, baby?
All right. My spine is stiff, my body pale. I'm always ready to tell the tale. What am I?
Can you type that?
Oh yeah, I didn't hear you.
Yeah, I was breaking up a little bit.
My spine is stiff, my body pale. I'm always ready to tell a tale.
You're breaking up so much.
I mean, I from what I can tell, I think you're a book, but it's hard to
you're
hear.
a book.
Yeah, you've got to be a book.
Cutting out.
Yeah, you cut out at like really important parts of it.
Damn it.
It sounds like my butt. Yeah,
Your butt is stiff.
that's what it sounded like.
My butt is stiff. Okay. Here's the next one.
Oh, that comes clear.
Yeah, we heard that part clear as day.
All right. Here's the next one. So after you answer that, you see the metal mechanisms on this door start to move as if part of it got unlocked.
Great, we didn't even hear it and we got it right.
All right, that was good first try, but here's the second one. Plenty of sheets, but no bed in sight. It can cut you, but it doesn't bite.
Huh?
What?
Plenty of sheets, but no bed in sight. It can cut you, but it doesn't bite.
Your paper. Or a page.
You're right, I am paper. I'm kidding, I'm a skull, but you're right. And you see another thing on the door start to move as if another lock disengages. All right, let me just copy and paste it. All right, here's the next one. A spirited jig that dances bright, banishing all but darkest night. I'm always hungry, must always be fed. Stare too long and you'll see red.
Fire, right?
Whoa, it came through twice.
My bad.
It's fire.
It's fire, yep.
Oh, cool.
Of course, the Warforged gets it. That's good. Alright. And then, alright, one more to go. Say my name and I disappear. Sit and wait quietly and I'll be right here.
Silence.
Yeah.
Can we just skip these?
Yeah, you
Was I gonna burn a channel divinity for this?
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you for stopping me.
Alright, and the doors, you see the fourth lock kind of move in its gears and disengage. And then the door swings open slowly. All right.
We did it,
man.
All right. Good luck in there.
All right, buddy. Thanks for letting us in.
No problem.
When it swings, is it like really creaky?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah. I will cast Mending to make it nice and newish.
it's like moving so slowly, and then you like touch it, and then it's like, and it's like so smooth. You basically spray WD-40 on it.
Nice.
All right. So as you enter the library, the first thing you see is a counter that appears to be empty on your right. As you take a few more steps into the foyer, you do see a bell at the end of the counter. And then
Still what at the end of the counter?
A bell. You want to ring it?
Oh, yeah, I got it. So I'll walk on over.
All right, go on.
Oh, a bell.
Yep. Bing, bing. Hello?
Bang,
Anyone
bang.
here?
before you,
Anyone home?
a spectral librarian appears.
A spectral librarian?
Yes.
Okay.
Can you guys not hear me?
Like a sexy spectral librarian or like an old fuddy-duddy?
The sexy.
Sexy kind? Okay, cool.
Nice.
Here's my inspiration. You guys remember Tammy 2 from...
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
That's my inspiration.
We don't talk about it, Vinny.
What was that?
It doesn't want to work.
Wait,
It's
can
insane.
you hear me though?
I mean, can Vinny hear us?
Yeah.
I think he can. Yeah, he can.
Okay.
Wait. Can you hear me now?
I'm gonna mute him and unmute him on my end.
Is this good? Can you hear me now? Oh
Say
my
something.
God.
No, you're still dead quiet.
Farts, farts,
Yeah.
farts.
I don't know when it happened either. It just like all.
All right, so
Yeah.
we're gonna tell her that that Annie rolled So while you were gone, Anne rolled like a nat 20 to seduce the librarian, and she just gave us the book.
Is that what happened?
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Be in it.
All right. So Tammy is sorry. You asked a question. Do you need a library pass? Right.
Card.
Yes, ma'am.
Card.
Same.
Oh no! See, we just have a few rules here at the library. If you take a book, you gotta leave a book like a penny at a station. And then she points to a sign that's hanging from the ceiling. We also have a few other rules here. You can't talk out loud. You can talk out loud here next to me because we're having a conversation. Once you're in the library, you gotta whisper.
Okay.
Also,
Oh, that ain't a problem for us. We can talk to our brains.
I mean,
mostly,
every time we talk, we're using our brains, ain't we? Well, okay, maybe not me.
right? Also, you can't have any water. You can't have any fire. Okay, things are highly flammable here. We gotta watch out for that.
Can we have a
Don't
look?
wait at the door.
Have a
Now,
Also, I should wait at the door.
tell me about the fire that's between us. Can I, does that need to stay here? Because I feel something for sure. It's very warm.
give me I guess persuasion. Yeah,
All right.
give me persuasion.
18 plus 4 is 22.
Nice.
She leans over and she's got a low cut shirt and she like pops her chest out and she says, "Well, that kind of fire's okay in the library. You know what I mean."
I look at the boys and I'm like, boys, I think I'm in trouble.
I just don't understand why she had to lean through me to do that. That was weird.
She goes, "We only have one problem though," and she like leans over the counter, like touch your face, and she goes straight through you. But she's like, "Don't worry, I think I got something that can tickle your fancy. You'll find it. Don't worry."
How long have you been
all
here?
right. Sounds like a plan.
What'd you say, Curtis?
I asked how long she's been here, like doing this.
Oh, a few hundred years.
The being a librarian part or the sleeping with people here part?
A little bit of both. Oh, but I can only do the second one with the specters.
Have you ever met Martin?
A god? No way. He has all the information. Why does he need to come here for?
I've met him. He's big as shit.
Your roll.
Now you're just showing off.
Yeah, stop tooting your own horn, Pie. We all know you went and forged some shit with the boy.
I is 100% doing this to get on Cooler's nerves because Pi got to meet a god, a lawful good god.
But it don't bug me none. Like, I done met mine once.
Oh, that's right, you did. Well, I mean, I worked with him, yeah.
That's cool.
You hold up your
That's
hammer.
cool. I mean, my god tried to shit on Annie here, so.
I dodged it. It's all good.
Yeah, but
Really
anyhow.
pissed on nothing.
What was that?
Nothing.
All right. You better be nothing.
I heard
I'm watching you, Xardaar. You better sleep one eye open.
Blame it on the dog.
yeah.
Alright, so no fire, no water. Wait, question. Is the library lit?
Oh, it's lit as shit, boy.
Yeah!
So you take a look, and you're on the first floor. The first floor actually extends all the way to the second, so it's like 2 stories high on this entry level. You do see that there are some around, as if there's a spell, fairy fire, no, or fairy dancing lights, I think.
Dancing lights.
Go with that one.
Makes sense.
Yeah, right. And it's just kind of floating around in like a circle, kind of keeping the library illuminated. As you look up and see this, you also see there are a ton of books just moving on their own. Kind of what was going on in Thamur's. Some of them are just kind of moving kind of lazily in the air. You see some of them fly into a bookshelf, and then the bookshelf spits it out super fast. And you also see bookshelves themselves floating up in the second story and kind of doing the same thing.
That is fancy. How do y'all rig that up?
I don't know, it's magic. I just wandered in here myself and kind of took up residence.
So a wizard did it.
I guess it's whoever started this library.
Can I
Probably a magic boy. That would make the most sense.
identify the library?
You can identify that it is a library.
Have you seen the meme? It's like, can I uncanny dodge the end of the world?
As long as you can see it coming.
That's funny.
So a meteor.
Uncanny dodge. She warns you, if you break any of the rules, she yells, there will be consequences! And a book that is just floating around, flies straight at her, but it goes through her.
Now, there were three rules, right? Only whisper,
Yeah,
no water, and no fire, correct?
correct.
All right.
What about magical fire?
I think that's still fire.
Maybe you should come with us. You said you don't get visitors very often.
Yeah, but I can't be slacking on the job. And she points to a cart and she's like, I gotta put all these books back.
Well, people
They
should
don't
be
fly.
putting them back for you.
What was that?
That's fine.
I was just wondering why them books don't fly.
Well, I
If they're not a rabbi.
do my little magic thing on them and then they can go where they gotta go.
Well, if you do your little magic thing on Annie here, will he fly where he needs to go?
Unfortunately, he can't make it there.
Snap.
Did we ask if she knew where the book was, like what aisle or whatever?
I asked.
Oh, planar plants. Yeah, that's up on the 4th floor. Oh, that's a shame, boys. I hope you make it there.
Why would you say that?
That's concerning.
Well, that's where the most secret of knowledge is. You know, the harder the knowledge it is to get, the harder it is to get there.
Ah, I see.
That
Well,
don't sound creepy
Why
at
is
all.
it hard to get there?
You just gotta make your way there.
So you ain't gonna tell us, are you?
They work like they do in Skyrim, where if you read one, you'll level up.
Definitely.
I'm gonna read a book.
Just a specific skill, though.
I've got stuff here for y'all.
Cool.
Yeah.
I am on the way. Gonna look for some. Actually, I'll just ask her if she has anything about Morden. And anything about the Raven Queen.
We should also look for stuff about. I have an intelligence of 8. I don't remember the
About
god's name.
waving your hand? I say, because I'm going to look for stuff about. You mean Syrian. I'm going to look for stuff
Yeah.
about Raquel.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I'll look for Syrian too, for sure.
She tells you, oh, the religion, that's going to be on the 3rd floor.
Okie dokie.
Well,
Ooh, have y'all ever seen one of these? And I point to his Extreme Teen Bible.
She goes, oh, no, we haven't. Ooh, it lets you reach adolescence. Wow, it's so good.
And it's not as creepy a way to reach them as it sounds like.
I thought it meant like it let kids who are still kids reach adolescence.
It helps them reach.
Nope.
you can instantly age children 10
Like
years.
I now have the ability to cast puberty.
Your parents. Join Morden.
I'm going to cast puberty at the 5th level. And then Zion Williams was born.
Tiamat appeared.
I'm gonna try and use my grappling hook to get up on one of those floating bookshelves.
Okay.
I'm going to watch and see how that turns out.
I mean, how close are they?
They're not, like, still. They are kind of, like, all moving and floating around.
Okay,
So it's like
How much-
a moving
I
target.
got a question for
right.
Sexy Tammy.
Yeah.
So to take a book, we got to leave a book. Now we're here to return some books, which means that the person who gave us these books already left some books. So would we be able to leave these books and take books of our own? Because technically, the take a book, leave a book would be satisfied.
Yes, that's how this information works. We travel from one plane to the next. We kind of just jump around between all the planes, which is how we get visitors from everywhere. And when,
Like a book fair.
yeah, except in order for them to gain some of our knowledge, they need to leave some of theirs first.
Okie dokie.
We?
Which now I assume
Yeah.
is what you said by, or what you meant by when you said you had stuff for us. We'd be leaving the books and getting books.
Yes. But I got a little...
Well, that was more to you as the DM, Vinny, not to the...
Yes. So in order, I do have some new books that you guys are going to find, but you can't just take them. You got to leave these books first.
All right, fair enough.
Adult by 50 Shades of Morden.
How hot can your fire burn?
The Dwarven Sutra.
The safe
How to
word.
really pound.
Volunteer.
Actually, I've got a book that's about dwarves that you'll see in a little bit.
Nice.
She
All right,
says,
into the bookmobile.
all right, if you guys want to make your way up, the entrance of the 2nd floor is straight down the aisle.
Thank you kindly, ma'am.
So the 1st floor doesn't have much to it. It's a large square room with bookshelves all over the place. I told you about the ceilings. You do see some chandeliers hanging from the ceiling right at the 2nd story level. There's not really too many books of interest. It's mostly fiction down here, just kind of fantasy novels. There's a large circular rug in the center of the room with the largest chandelier hanging over it. And there's a set of doors opposite the entrance that will lead you upstairs. You guys make your way there?
Sure.
I mean,
Alright.
is anything
Come around
down
here
here?
for
Like,
anything?
Vinny,
What's up?
is Sacred flame, or because it's radiant damage?
it says it's flame-like radiance, but it's not flame. It does radiant damage, not fire.
Yeah, I looked because I wanted to see what spells you guys had. It's radiant, so it's not fire.
All right, cool. So there's a couple that I can use, but
Yeah, it's holy.
I have my very important cantrip, so that's cool.
All right, so you guys are on the 2nd floor.
Yeah, I just can't use Hellish Rebuke while we're here.
All
I can't
right.
use heat metal. I can't use searing smite. Lame.
You can. You're just gonna get hit by a book.
I get book bang,
Heat metal isn't fire; it's heat.
but it deals fire damage.
Yeah, but it's not fire.
We'll-
It's just heat.
I'll see how that one plays out if we. Because it's like you cast a spell, but it looks like fire is happening from that person or that thing, you know?
What I'm really excited for is when I do get animate objects, you can cast heat metal on a small object, or a small group, I think, so I can actually heat the attackers.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Alright. Alright, so you guys are on the second floor. If you look on Roll20, I've updated where you guys are at.
Oh shit, roll 20.
Huzzah.
Alright, so the room is square-shaped and has bookcases along the walls. All the bookcases are... Wait,
Where them boys? Oh, I see us.
There we are.
did I see the version?
They're all pear-shaped, correct?
Not loading.
That's okay. I'll control you.
Did I not?
I mean, I can't control it. Anyway.
Hi, Curtis. I'll see you, buddy.
I'm still trying to load mine.
Wait, yeah, I think I made it just so that everyone.
Do you still need to step out real quick, Curtis?
Oh shit. Hey,
What?
did she call?
I just texted her. She'll piss me off tonight.
We'll see. Someone's supposed to be coming to pick up some stuff from us for Craigslist, and she keeps rescheduling. She's a bitch. So we'll see what happens.
All right.
Supposed to be at 8, but
Okay, I forgot to write a whole thing. Oh, okay. That's the third floor. Okay, I'm gonna flip 2 floors. All right. So the second floor is just a balcony with chandeliers hanging from the ceiling. On the left, there is a straight path leading to the balcony on the other side of the room. But the chandeliers are further apart. On the right is a similar path, but the chandeliers are closer together. So as you guys are standing up here, kind of looking at what you got to do, you notice that almost like clockwork, some bookshelves fly straight up to where you guys are at, and they spit out books to the other side, like a wave of books. So mechanic-wise, here's what you guys got to do. I don't care what path you guys pick. It can be the left or the right path. The left path clearly is straighter. You'll do less checks there, but the checks are going to be higher. The right path, you'll have to do more checks, but it'll be a lower DC. And I'm going to set a timer. Every 2.5 minutes, books are going to be spit out.
am I seeing a different screen? I don't see any difference. Unless
You see those things that kind of look like Christmas trees, all over the place?
I thought they were supposed to be the chandeliers.
Yeah, those are chandeliers, but
They are.
we are at the same level as those chandeliers. And
Oh,
the area below is the first floor.
Yes. So here is the whole chandelier, this wood thing that you guys are. I'm sorry, the balcony that you guys are on. Below the balcony is the first floor. So the chandeliers are level with you.
Is the floor invisible or something? Is that what it
There
is?
is no floor.
No, I think we got to cross on the chandeliers.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, so there's a balcony and we gotta get to the balcony to the other side.
Yeah. So,
So we got this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then this one closer.
Can this be athletics and acrobatics? Because I'm an
that'll be
acrobatic
fine.
boy.
Yeah,
I'd say it'd be athletics for me because I
Alright,
can't
I'm
really
gonna
unless I can persuade them.
Now,
I'm gonna do that real quick.
If you fall,
I'm gonna go try to persuade a chandelier.
hey Robbie.
Yeah,
Do you remember how much your grappling hook costs?
I don't.
Well,
He
because
wants to make one.
I have 50 feet of rope, and I was thinking I could melt a couple of my symbols into a hook if Vinny will let me.
I mean, you could just make a hook.
Or do that, but I need metal to do it. That's why. So I was.
When's the timer starting?
Whenever the first person says I'm going.
All right.
Let me tell you before you go. If you go on the right side, it can be acrobatics or athletics. I'll let you do either one. On the right side, the DC will be 13. On the left side, the DC will be 16.
I only have a +2.
To
That's athletics.
athletics.
I think.
You can use your stuff to help each other out.
Yeah, I think whichever way we go, we all go the same way. Just so that way we can assist each other along the way.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Let me know when you're ready.
All
Do
right.
you want to go the easy or the one with more jumps or the one with the harder jumps?
The one with the lower DCs for the right path.
Yeah,
Okay,
easier.
right hand path.
But remember that every 2.5 minutes, something bad's going to happen. So the longer we
We just
take,
gotta not get hit by books.
Well, I mean, are we doing this as like a team group roll? Is that how it is?
No,
Nope,
individual. But
Like-
we're trying to go as a group just in case. So that way, like, if you fail, I have a possibility of doing like a dex check or something to grab you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or like say like I give him a rope to something like that. Whatever supplies you guys have.
Or like if I get hit with a book and I'm on a chandelier, I can maybe use my strength to just hold on to the damn chandelier.
Yep, something like that. All right, let me know when you start jumping.
I'm ready,
There's
y'all.
only 2 more checks on the right side. It's only 2 more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're going right.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go right then.
All right.
I'm going to start on this one, and I'm going. So
And I'm gonna start on the one opposite him.
14 plus 7 is 21, so I think I make it. So I'm going to be here.
And I got a nat 1, so I completely bust my face.
I rolled a 17.
Did somebody help him?
So
Yeah, does somebody want to be standing behind Robert to help him up?
I'll get him.
yeah, I was gonna. Okay.
If both of you want to do it, it would give me like a strength saving throw to try to grab him.
Oh, shit. All right. I will
Oh, this is going to be like Hunter x Hunter, where Gon jumps off the ship and both Leorio and Robbie could grab him.
13?
That's enough to pull him up. Okay. So you rolled a nat 1, but Pi saw you slip before you even fell and grabbed you.
Nice.
Okay.
Thanks,
All right,
man.
I'm going to go ahead and jump again because nobody else is.
I'm gonna try that again.
I was gonna jump, but okay.
I got an 8.
I'm not getting you this time. Someone else can.
All right, I'll save him. Strength to save him.
Yeah, because you're trying to grab him.
18.
Okay, you pull him up. Robbie, would you?
You get the jump.
14.
That's enough.
It's
You make
13
it.
on this side.
And Curtis, would you roll?
Roll the jump. I'm gonna keep saving you.
Okay,
18.
I made it.
You make it.
I finally made it.
Where?
Oh, now, I just want to say, these chandeliers are only big enough to hold about 2 people at a time.
All right, so I fell.
All right, I'll drag and get a little bit smaller then.
Wait, Pi, you made it. Okay. So, Xardaar, there's no one behind you to...
Well, if he jumped out, do I have a chance to catch him?
what did you roll, Falcon?
8
That's
for
not enough.
athletics.
Dylan, what are you going to do to try and help him?
I mean, pretty much all I've got is dex to try and catch him in midair.
Come on, do it.
I mean, unless he's short and I'm reaching out
Roll.
trying to pull him over.
Sounds good. Roll.
You can do it.
We got
next
20
time.
seconds.
I have
What?
to go.
Oh, you gotta go, Curtis?
Our only timed mechanic we've ever
Okay.
used, and I have to leave in the middle of it.
Right?
I'll
Okay.
pause.
Well, okay. I rolled a 5 to catch him.
Ooh,
So
okay.
I don't think it matters what I was doing. I didn't roll high enough.
Here's what's gonna happen. Now, you're only following one story, so it's not gonna hurt that much, okay?
Especially because I'm really tall.
You're gonna take 2 bludgeoning damage.
And you got to run back to the start. Well, you were already at the start, so it doesn't matter.
In order to, like, make this go a little bit more smoothly, instead of saying, like, you have to run all the way back, blah, 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 I'm gonna say that after you fall, like, the library is like, wait, this shouldn't be here. Like, it magically picks you up and puts you back where you fell from. Okay?
So you started your last position?
Yes.
So it's a checkpoint.
No, so a little Akidu comes over and scoops you up and puts you back on the track.
All right. So Yeah, let's roll as fast as we can because this is probably not going to be good.
Let's I have it paused on 15 seconds, just so that we can wait for Curtis to come. Instead, he's just like giving someone a batch of shirts or something.
I think we should have let like 2 people go at a time, so we're not waiting on everyone to roll.
All right.
We could feasibly do that.
Me and Pi can, because we're both on the same side. We'll stick to the right side, and then
I think you mean you and I should go. I can just go on the same side as you, because that way we can be over by the time Curtis gets back.
All right, I'll switch to that side. So we're on
Vinny,
so we'll go left side.
Wait,
If you want to start it up, I'll try going with Anne while we wait for Curtis to get back.
I think we want the group as a whole here, right? So that way, well, I guess it doesn't matter if we're just doing 2 and 2, right?
Yeah, you can only have 2 people on a chandelier at once.
Right, so it might as well just be the 2 of us going.
Okay. Yeah, we'll go.
All right,
Start it up.
go.
All right. And I'm gonna go ahead and roll.
I rolled a 9 to get to the next one. Dude, I'm done
All
using
right.
your dice.
I'll roll to catch him. Let's see, Dex. That is going to be a 16 to catch him.
A 16's enough to catch him.
All right, so I'm over there, and what happens?
All right, so you make it there because Anne was able to reach out and extend and grab you. I need you guys to make a dexterity saving throw.
All right.
I don't have that.
19.
4. I'm getting shit rolls.
Yeah, man.
I tried your die. It wasn't working.
This just happens to be my speed. Well, Falcon's not on the wall right now. He's back.
Oh yeah, so Falcon's good. Yeah. And
Yeah,
I'll let
I'm on the balcony.
I'll let Xardaar or I'll let Curtis roll here. So you are gonna take 2 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
When as these cases float up and they spit just books across, and Robbie's able to kind of dodge in between them. But as he's pulling you up, a few of them just kind of smack you on the face.
And this happens every 2.5 minutes, right?
Yes.
So every time they deplete my temp HP, I'll just renew it.
Wait, in what way?
False Life. I cast it as a cantrip.
Oh, nice.
It's a cantrip?
Part of an Eldritch Invocation.
Oh, dude, that's cool.
That's pretty good.
I mean, I only get 4, but still.
If it's only doing 2 damage.
Right. Like, this means I can effectively just shrug this off. Oh, sorry, it's 1d4 plus 4. I didn't even roll my d4.
Alright.
Okay. I rolled my d4 for it, so now I actually had 8 instead of 4.
So I thought you weren't using my dice anymore.
No, I'm not using your d20.
Alright, we ready to start our next round?
Because you got the best roll for that.
I'm ready for the next round.
You want to go without Curtis?
Yeah, him and Xardaar are going to go together.
Okay.
Alright.
Let's go.
Alright, you go first, Ann.
12 plus 7 is 19.
You make it.
Alright, my turn. 17. I made it.
You make it.
Alright. I'm going to roll again. 18 plus 7 is 25.
You make it.
11 plus 4 is 15. I made it.
Alright. Nat 20 plus 7 is 27.
You super make it. You ain't do a
10 plus
flip.
4 is 14. I made it.
Oh, you make it.
11 plus 7 is 18.
You make it.
Ooh, I got a 9.
Oh no! Alright. 4 plus 7 is 11.
Oh no! So you fall.
Oh no.
You're gonna take d6. 4 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Alright. He comes right
Put me
back up to where he
on that
was.
Chandelier.
What was that?
He's right back where he was.
Chandelier.
Yeah, same one.
Alright, try again.
Okay. Hold on, had to update my HP. 14. I made it.
Alright.
You make it.
And 15 plus 7 is 22.
You make it.
19. I don't have to add. I made it.
Alright.
Nice.
And final one. Oh, okay, we're there.
Yeah, you're right there. Both of y'all
So
made
we
it.
just
All right,
step
cool.
right off.
'Cause
Yes.
I rolled it anyway. We made it. Yay.
Alright, I'll pause the time there.
Okay, and when we get there, I go ahead and renew my false life.
Nice. Let's see, Falcon. I'm gonna look up the wolf stats for white. Because I feel like
Alright,
you
while you're
might
doing
have
that,
like
I'm gonna-
acrobatics or something.
Or at least athletics.
Yeah.
Like I actually have it saved. It doesn't say anything like that.
It just has perception and stealth. So
Yeah.
I
It
suggest
would just be
using-
his dex.
Yeah. So you're at a +2 to whatever White Fang rolls.
Are you? Why did you do that?
Unless you want to jump with White Fang in your arms. But if you do that, I'll take a -2 to your roll. So you can either roll for you and roll for him, or make one roll but take a -2.
At least it's not disadvantage. That's basically a -5.
I mean, he'll get a +2. I have a +4.
So you'll be a +2. I mean, you're decreasing the number of times you have to roll because you had to have to roll for you and him. That'll speed things up, and it'll also reduce the chance of getting a low roll.
Yeah.
The less you roll, the better.
Yeah. Like, Vinny, why are you pausing the time? Like, Curtis and I are just doing this completely separate from them.
Well, okay, I guess in my head... Okay, that's true. Okay. So, I guess in my head it's like, here we were just but I guess you can just physically,
Like-
right?
Yeah.
Like, we'll go back to the... It was for me and Curtis. Like, that way, all four of us aren't trying to roll. They were working together, we're going to be working together.
True, true. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to keep the timer rolling whenever he gets here. It's like you're actually waiting, you know? I'm just going to just keep it rolling. Alright, I just got to grab a sheet real quick.
Brad. I'm going to grab a drink.
Pepsi. Boom. Ooh.
Oh no.
That's not That guy's entertaining.
Oh, this is what Meredith said. Yes.
How's the new cat, Robbie? How's the new cat?
What's up?
How's the new cat?
Oh, we got rid of it.
Oh, already?
Yeah, we found someone that would take it in.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Herschel really did not like the cat.
Didn't like having company.
Yeah, he was acting out really badly, so we were like, we cannot follow this thing for very long. So we ended up finding somebody pretty quickly that was willing to take it.
Well, good. Alright.
Just a -2, like take 2 away from your efficiency.
Alright.
Yeah.
Oh, so you know how you were saying you guys might not be able to come for your birthday.
Yeah.
So I think what we're gonna do, me and Taylor got to go to her grandmother's next week. So what we'll do is, we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna go to the cabin the following week, instead of like the D&D thing, where you guys come down, and then we'll do an online session. I just need to figure out like what day's gonna work, and that'll be to make up for it. So we'll do that instead. So that way there's no pressure on you guys to figure out coming down here.
Oh yeah, well it's just Maggie's super busy with her PhD stuff, and I didn't think about it. Which I mean, in his Mother's Day weekend, which happens on my birthday sometimes.
Right.
But what can you do?
Right. And that was another reason I was like, oh, we gotta go up to the cabin because it's Mother's Day. So.
Yeah.
I saw his elbow.
But
it happens.
Yeah, we'll figure out a time to either get up there or you guys can.
Yeah, I mean, this whole thing, we're like experts at doing it online.
Yeah.
Hey, some of you made it across.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. You took so long.
I kept the clock rolling just in case.
And she showed up like 10 minutes after saying she was on her way. She lives like 3 buildings over.
Oh, Lord.
She's get this stuff for free. She's rescheduled on us 3 times. She wants us to bring it out to the car for her. And then she shows up late. Like,
why not just walk?
After like the second time, I would have been like, I'm putting it on the curb. If you want it, go get it.
I got a 21.
Okay, you make it. You can move your boy.
Oh yeah, Xardaar.
I got a 5. Save me.
Oh no, he's too far away to save you.
Yeah, he's 2 chandeliers away.
Wait, where'd you go?
I went up
there
one
you are. Oh, yeah. So he can't save you. You're just gonna fall. Oh boy.
Well, wait. I thought it was only 1 person per chandelier, right?
2.
2 per chandelier.
Oh, well then I would have waited.
Oh,
Because I thought he was gonna have to go to the one on the other side ananyway, and I wouldn't be able to catch him.
No, I mean it's like 2 bludgeoning damage, so that's not a big deal.
You
Oh, well,
take
then I'm
another
not
2
worried.
bludgeoning damage.
I'm just gonna
So go ahead and reroll Falcon.
15, I mean.
You make it. Roll for White Fang.
No, I'm carrying him.
Oh, so okay, you already took the -2 off.
Yeah.
Okay, cool, perfect. All right, you can make another jump. Pi can help you.
I got a natural 20.
Don't jump yet.
Before he gets
Wait,
there.
hold on. Don't move yet.
Oh,
Wait for him to get there.
sorry.
Good, because you need to save him.
Yeah, I need to be saved.
Well, I got a natural 20, so.
Okay, I'll let that nat 20 save him. So
Alright, so I'm there.
So now make another roll to see if you make it across to the.
22.
19.
Oh, shit.
Both of y'all make it.
I gotta move.
17.
Oh, Pi. Okay. Xardaar, you make it.
I got a critical fail.
Oh,
Alright.
oof. So you're gonna take a nasty fall. So you're gonna take.
I'm a Morden on my side. I have the power of Morden and anime on my side.
Oh, okay. Fun thing happens. All right. So Curtis, you're gonna take 7 bludgeoning damage from the fall, and I rolled 2d6 because you rolled a nat 1. Okay. And I think you made it 1 layer across. All right? Did you not? You rolled a 19 and then he rolled a crit fail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So because you guys.
Oh, you wanna? I thought we were keeping pace.
Yeah,
He went ahead
we
of
were
you.
rolling together.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
He made it, but
If
then
you
you
fell,
failed.
I tried to save you. I couldn't.
Oh, I got it.
All right. I need both of you guys to make a dexterity saving throw.
I take damage.
Holy shit! Another crit fail.
Ooh.
Oh no.
All right, both of you guys are going to take 2 bludgeoning damage. Not that much.
Okay.
Let me restart.
If you guys are cool with a short rest, I can heal you up when we get here.
So I have to start from the beginning now, right?
No.
No,
You
right there.
float back up to where you fell from.
Roll.
Oh,
It's the Lakitu from Mario Kart. It just puts you right back on the track.
that's an 8.
Alright.
Save him.
You
I don't
figure-
save him.
Oh, okay. Curtis, you fall, you take 1 bludgeoning damage. Not that much. Okay.
Roll again. Jump.
Going as fast as I can. I gotta move my character. I gotta change things on there.
I'm rushing
11.
y'all.
11.
All right, roll again.
Oh my god. Just keep track of my damage because I'm not gonna do that.
I got you.
18, I saved him.
Hold on.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're right.
I got
he
him
saved
through.
you. He saved you. You made
Yeah.
it across. You're good.
I just rolled a nat 20 then for my next jump. So.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm moving both of you guys.
10, I don't
Okay.
make it. I saved me.
Alright, let me save him. 19.
You
You
saved.
saved me.
Cool.
All right.
19, I make it.
Natural 20.
You make it.
Jesus.
4, I don't make it. I saved me.
Well, he has to get over there.
Now he's gonna pull you back to here though.
That's fine. I got to.
Yeah, because he hadn't jumped yet.
That's fine.
Okay, you save him.
I don't make it again.
Oh shit!
Neither of you makes it. You both fall.
All right, both of you take just 1 bludgeoning damage.
All right.
Dang.
6.
All right. I don't save him.
All right.
Okay, we are resting after this. Short rest, so I can just heal you guys.
I do that.
You got 1 more job.
Yeah, but I can do a short rest heal.
12.
You tell me.
Oh,
Wait. He can try to save you.
Oh, okay.
You guys
I don't
can,
save him.
Step up
Dude,
and
you
try
have a
to save
13.
him too.
Oh, 15. I save him.
Well,
Oh,
no,
yeah,
there's
you guys are close.
He gets a +4, but a -2. So he makes it. And then Pi has 1 more jump to make.
Let's go.
You make it. All right, and
20 I
then
make?
he didn't save you, so you got another 4 bludgeoning on top of that.
Good.
Pi. Wait, that last save, did he save you or not?
Yeah, I made a 15.
Okay, so then you said no. And then just as it all blows by.
So that took away half of my health.
Okay, if you guys are cool, if you guys are cool with taking a short rest, I can do cure wounds and get it back on a short rest.
Oh, if you get it back, then do it for sure.
Yeah, because it's a warlock
thing. If
thing.
another room like that, I'm quitting. I'm going home.
You are home. And I have an alchemist. I bought the alchemist ring from that dude. So if anyone needs to take a health potion, we can take turns and an additional 1d6 HP.
Oh, nice.
Cool. Okay, how much damage did you take?
I took 7.
Okay, I'll just go ahead and heal both of you. All right, let's see.
I took 6.
All right, well, you're both going to get 2d8 plus 3 because my spell slots are all 2nd level.
Nice.
Is it cool if I just roll once and let them both get that back? All right, cool.
and with us doing a short rest, you guys can hit die.
7. All right, you guys each
true.
get 10 HP.
Killer. Nice. Thank you.
And if you're taking a short rest, you can go ahead and roll those die too.
And this way you only need to use like 1.
Alright, so normally a short rest takes, like an hour, and you guys are like catching your breath after literally jumping chandelier to chandelier. You're in a library and you're on the 2nd floor. How do you spend the short rest?
I'm going to be on guard since I don't need it. So I'm just going to be kind of on the lookout, patrolling around, and I don't know if there's anything special that I can do
I'd
to
say
help
if
out.
there's any bookcases here, I'll just scan them because as long as I'm not doing anything magical, I'll be fine.
Yeah.
I mean,
That'd be a lot easier to get back
I was
down.
completely healed. I don't need to actually take the rest. I can just look.
Well, he needs to take the rest for his spell slots to come back.
yeah.
Right.
And what were you saying, Curtis?
I was saying when we get back down, I assume if we intentionally climb down, we can avoid the 2d6 bludgeoning, like we just climb down the shelves or something.
Yeah.
Probably.
You're on your way
Because
out.
for us to have gotten back up, I don't know.
I'd say unless we get down there and the library spits us back up.
I wouldn't do that. I would.
Now, it's like Skyrim. You know how, like, when you get to the end of a dungeon, there's always the secret passage that takes you back to the beginning,
Right.
and then you have a quick travel to the end.
Yeah,
we
I
didn't
waited
do
until
time
Skyrim to introduce that.
We didn't
I
have
love
to.
that.
It's the
backtracking
easiest
through it.
example to show.
I love backtracking through all those caves.
So he's keeping a lookout. You're looking at bookcases, and there are like a row of bookcases behind you, so you can like find some kind of fantasy book. What about you guys? Falcon and Curtis, Pi and Xardaar.
I'm
Are there
looking
any
at
books up here to look at?
Yeah,
Fantasy novels.
yeah, some fantasy stuff.
Oh. Okay. If there are any books, do they have Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep?
Oh, what book was it? I think I wrote it down. It's
Do Warforged dream of rock?
Do Warforged Dream of Runic Sheep.
Ah, there we go.
And then they also have like a kid's book called Moradin and Me.
So, is a short rest long enough to read through a short kid's book so I don't have to trade out a book for this?
Probably, yeah.
It is, yes.
Do that.
Ooh, do they have
More than
anything?
me.
Do they have any kids' books about boats? Because that's about all I can comprehend.
Yes, they have Bodie Mc.
Ooh, I'm gonna read that one.
As a point of
I
order,
love Bodie McBoatface.
I'm going to leave a little symbol of Morden inside the book when I'm done.
Like a bookmark.
Sort of, like, you know the ones where they have the, it's like the long string and then the sum on the end?
Yeah.
Basically,
Oh,
the silver
okay.
chain around it is going to be the string, and the symbol is going to hang out the top, and I'll put it back in.
Oh, nice. I like it. And Xardaar, what are you doing?
Looking at books.
Just looking.
Yeah.
You see,
You're not reading them because he can't. He's just looking at them. Like
yeah, White
he looks like
Fang is
Gaston looking at a book in Beauty and the Beast sideways.
Wait.
Like, what is this sandwich?
Do you guys remember in Avatar: The Last Airbender when they go to the library?
Yes.
And there's the foxes that are like the bookkeepers, pretty much. That's White Fang just like looking at books. He's pedaling through it.
Nice.
Oh yes, yes.
I'll remember that in like 3 weeks because I'm gonna rewatch it once it lands on Netflix.
Dude,
I'm so pumped for that.
rewatched it like a week ago. and now it's on Netflix. Oh,
I'm excited for that.
Dude, you can watch it again. It
Yeah,
holds
I've seen
up.
like the first 3 episodes of it.
yeah,
Well, you have to catch up now.
I know. I want to watch it. I've heard it's amazing. But,
yeah.
Well, it's about to be on Netflix. You can watch it now.
Don't do the movie though.
yeah.
Not watch the movie. Like, there's a theory that the movie is actually based on the play that was in the show.
I mean, the movie's
Because it was awful.
the movie's fine if you leave it on mute. As long as you don't hear them talk, it looks great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
All right. So you guys make it through this this short rest. Okay.
Mhm.
And there's a set of doors kind of splitting the room in half, or the that you guys are currently on.
Well, before we go anywhere, Pi, how was your book?
I sheds a little oil tear. And he's like, it was quite nice.
I wipe that up. I'm like, dude, no water. Come on.
Not water, it's oil.
It's a liquid. I'm not sure they'll be able to tell us the difference.
And it's a flammable liquid at that.
Oh, that's true. Shit.
Oh, that's cool. You didn't ask, but in mine, Bodie found all the penguins, and I put it back.
We should have asked the stewardess lady if it's okay that most of you are 70% water.
Intelligence of 8. We don't know.
We would not have thought of that.
I mean, yours is 8. Mine is, like,
No.
not 8.
Yeah, I pointed at us.
Well,
It's
if you
actually-
want to shout down to her, you go right ahead.
Isn't Anne's intelligence, like, ridiculous?
It's 16, so it's not.
Yeah. Holy
I
shit.
mean, compared
It's
to
not. It's nothing to
me,
scoff
yeah.
at.
I mean, his intelligence is my dexterity.
What's everybody's highest stat?
Charisma.
Dex.
Dex.
Oh, I went for like the ultimate build, dude. I went hardcore into this because I'm playing this character for a long time. So I min-maxed so fucking hard.
What did you take for level 4? Did you take a point or something else?
I went ahead with the point, so I bumped my dexterity up to 20.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, you got like +7 to your stuff now, man. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's crazy.
All right, you guys ready to go?
Yep.
Yep.
We
All
are.
right. You guys walk through the double doors and up the stairs, and you find yourselves in.
A room with a floor.
Yes.
Oh shit! It's the KKK.
The room,
Oh,
the room is
Level 3,
square
right?
shaped and has bookcases along the walls. All the bookcases. Wait a minute.
Are those people? Those are just origami.
Fuck it. Where the hell am I?
Is this why we
That's why
can't
they
use
don't-
fire?
Here.
The origami boys.
Fuck it. We'll do it live. We'll do it live.
Yeah.
All right. You walk
Love
into a square shaped room that looks like this one. There's some tables and there's some bookcases.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
I almost shot beer out my nose.
I
That
couldn't
would have
find
hurt so bad.
I couldn't find the flavor text, so fuck it.
I can't wait to play in person, and we all get like hammered and piss Vinny off that we're
No,
not.
I got it to work here.
Oh yeah, dude. Like, I want us all to be in the same place so we can get drunk as fucking play,
Right?
because it's gonna be so fucking great.
Oh man, we'll have to like roll out the grid mat.
Oh yeah.
All right, so as soon as you guys like step into this room, you see the bookcases on either side start to shake, and then you see something just open up, and out of the books, paper just leaves, and the paper just flies all over the room, and then they form themselves into these creatures that you guys see here, and they block your path, and these are tiny creatures, by the way. Okay. You guys are medium, they're not small, these are tiny. So imagine like literally like a dollar bill size piece of paper. And they say, "What are you doing here?"
We're reading. What are you doing?
I was here to check out a book. I mean, isn't that what you do in the library?
Yeah. We're just here to trade some books.
Yeah, well if you can get a book from here, but if you want to go further up, you gotta get through us.
Why? What's the reason we can't go past y'all?
The rules say you gotta be worthy.
We gotta be worthy.
Hold on. Now, when
rules
we
say you gotta
came
be
in,
worthy.
How do we have
the ghost lady up front said there was 3 rules, and ain't one of them said we had to prove our worth.
Oh yeah, you're not whispering. Make a dexterity saving throw, Dylan.
Damn it. 2.
A book flies out of the bookshelf right next to you, and you take just 1 bludgeoning damage.
Son of my mother.
Shh. All right. How do we need to prove ourselves to you?
You gotta get through us.
Well, I mean, do you want to do like rock, paper, scissors, or do you want to?
No, paper always wins.
I draw my sword. You want to test that? I got the scissors.
I do want to test it. That's literally my job.
So Pi is just going to start walking forward to see what they do because he's not concerned. They're little dollar bills. He doesn't really have flesh that they're going to paper cut him on. So in his head, obviously mechanically they can do damage if that's a thing, but
he has a point.
If damage exists, they can do it.
Yeah.
So these guys,
Pi's like, I'm fine. I'm a robot.
these guys start to shake, and they say, "Oh, you think you're better than us, big guy?" And then they combine. They all
I was just coming up to
each other.
To whisper yell. Relax.
You see,
Hold on, did they whisper?
Yeah, they're not whispering.
and they turn into that.
Did you hear what I told them, Vinny?
No, I didn't. I'm sorry.
I told them that I was just coming up so I wouldn't have to whisper yell.
Whisper, yeah.
Yeah.
They
Look
combine.
like you revealed yourself.
Those there combined into like a taller paper construct, and it's about as big as you now.
Ooh.
Roll initiative.
I like this idea. Yeah, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I was being
Them boys. All right, I don't remember my
19.
Oh damn!
19.
I am at 22.
7.
I am at 2.
Hey.
Good thing I took that false life earlier.
Yeah. And then let's see.
Not a lot of room here. I can't do what I'm.
All right.
Anyone else notice that one of the bookshelves has a book on top of it?
I did notice that on the left.
Mm-hmm.
Also, this is the religion level, so I definitely want to get some. Oh no, yeah, I
Yeah,
definitely.
this is
it's
level
the
3.
religion level.
This is religion.
We didn't even tell them we were going past. I wanted to get a book here. And
Well, they're angry, so we gotta fight them.
They're angry little bills.
How
Watch,
dare
the books will be on the other side.
All right, Anne, you go first.
All right. I am going to pull out my rapier, and I'm gonna shimmy up to the boy right here, and I'm going to stab at him. And I have hopefully will hit. Let's see. I believe I hit. Yeah, plus 7, 19 to hit.
That hits.
Nice. All right, and then I've got sneak attack because I'm right next to my boy.
Yep.
13 piercing damage.
All right, the 13 does its thing.
And I'll go ahead and attack again with my offhand. I actually don't have anything. No, I'm gonna disengage. I'm gonna back up. I want to see what happens. So I'm gonna disengage and then back up. 5, 10,
Alright.
15, 5, 10, 15. Okay, yeah, that's all my movement.
Nice. All right, next up is going to be Xardaar. Xardaar.
All right. So, why did Ann jump back?
Just to see what
happened.
Okay.
I'm playing it safe. Don't worry about it.
Smartest guy there.
Xardaar is gonna scoochie on next to the table. White Fang is gonna run around, give flanking, and I will attack with a longbow. Monkeys.
Monkeys do not hit.
I'm assuming a 25 hits.
25 hits.
Are you hitting the big one or a little one?
Big one.
Okay. I just hope it lives to be my turn.
I do 9 piercing damage.
To the big boy, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. Now it is the little boy's turn. All right.
Is Big Boy looking a little worn, torn, or shredded?
I mean, his paper is looking a little shredded, but he looks pretty good so far. Little guy here is going to approach you, Xardaar. And let me see if he gets this spell or not. He does not. So he is going to turn really sharp and cut into you. Does a 14 hit?
Nope.
Okay, nothing happens. Guy is going to move towards Anne. Let me see if he gets a spell. He does not. Alright, Anne does a... He's going to do the same thing. Oh, that hits. 23?
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. You're going to take 7 slashing damage.
Actually, hang on. I want to go. I waited too long, didn't I? I was going to say.
Do you have uncanny dodge?
Well, I have shield, which would be enough to. It's a reaction, and so that's enough to boost my. Okay, I'm going to use that.
Okay.
I would like to point out that a 7 slashing damage paper cut has to be the most painful fucking thing on earth.
Right?
Holy shit. That's like head to toe.
Ouch. Yeah, you're right.
With lemon juice.
Ooh.
What's that?
With lemon juice, Curtis.
Ooh.
Alright, next up is
11
going to
cents of
be
paper.
the paper golem. The golem is going to move over here, and let me see if he gets his spell. And he does! Alright. So he is going to deform into like a bunch of little paper airplanes and fly around in 5 feet around him, which is going to hit White Fang and it's going to hit Pie. Well, assuming they do this. Pie, give me a dexterity saving throw, and Xardaar, roll for White Fang as well.
13.
Wait, did you get 14?
I got 13. These flat deck saves are hurting me.
Right?
What did White Fang get?
21.
Dang, both of you guys passed. Okay? So you're going to take half damage. So you're going to take 3 slashing damage.
Somehow gets through my 20 points of AC.
Yeah, right? And then the paper golem is going to try to hit you high. Oh shit, does a 23 hit?
Fuck you.
I rolled a 17. And you're right, this is a big, nasty paper cut. Oh, fuck. Okay. You're gonna take... Wow. You're gonna take 8 slashing damage.
I'm not even the one who attacked him.
You just saw you like, try to step up to him and you got a little nervous.
So when he hits me, I assume I can speak for free. I'm gonna say,
Yeah.
I was just going to take a seat on the couch, you blathering idiot. And I'm gonna like give him a mean glare, because fuck him.
You see like a piece of paper like unfurl on its heart that just says, I'm sorry.
Then heal me, bitch.
Or no, just my bad.
Bobby.
Next up is
Do it now.
Pie.
This thing made me angry. You didn't say there are any books flying around this room, did you? Or are there?
There aren't any. Not in this room.
Only if we yell.
Then Pi assumes that these guys are the only guys who are gonna dish out, retribution in this room if we break a rule. So Pi is going to use his newly forged Mace of Moradin and smack this motherfucker with its plus 1d4 fire damage. Let's see. Mace of Moradin. Oh, oops, wrong button. Fucking D&D Beyond, dude. It slows me down. I'm sorry, guys. Alright. Does a 14 hit?
The golem, it does hit.
Fuck yeah. Alright.
Sweet.
Paper golem.
Paper bitch. So that's 2, 3, 4. 4 bludgeoning and 2 fire damage.
So as you smash into this paper with your hand, your hammer doesn't seem like it did much to it. But the fire, you said it does 2 damage?
Mm-hmm.
It's actually going to do 4 damage.
So I assume the hammer itself only does 2.
Because it's bludgeoning.
It's immune to bludgeoning damage.
Immune? Damn. I mean,
I was
punch
gonna
you
guess
in the
resistant.
face right now.
That's
so,
awesome.
You're right.
But it is vulnerable to fire.
I mean,
And then
rock on paper.
bonus action.
Vinny, that arrow I fired into the golem, is it stuck in the golem?
Let's say it is, yeah. Well, actually,
Well,
I would say it was, but it used its one move where it, like, deformed. So I would say that while it deformed, it fell.
Okay.
And then I will bonus action spiritual weapon this motherfucker. And a giant flaming blacksmith's hammer will erupt from the floor behind Pi and swing up over him and slam down on this fucker.
Wait, but a hammer does bludgeoning damage.
No, this is a spiritual weapon that does necrotic damage.
Oh, okay, it's not. Okay, it's not.
He just likes the shape of a hammer.
it looks like a hammer.
Okay,
Is it necrotic?
I got you. No, never mind. I was confusing it.
It's not radiant.
Oh, force. I'm sorry.
Force. Okay, cool.
That's still magic, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, do you guys want a short rest after this? I want to know how hard to go here.
We're
No, I want to keep going.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? That's right. We do still have 2 floors after this, don't we?
Yeah.
No, just one more.
Just
Yeah,
one.
you're
We're on
like
the
at
third floor.
entrance. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah, then I'll use this now, because I can keep it up. 1d8 plus 3. Alright. I need to get all my dice out. Why am I just...
Do I need to make a save or anything? Roll the hit.
It's rolled a hit.
Okay.
So... I know a 16 hits. I'm sorry, a 17. I know that hits.
Yep.
And that's... 10 force damage. And it smacks down, and these sparks fly out, and it has a giant, like, shattering sound of a blacksmith smacking into an anvil.
Okay, he's not looking too good right now.
I would hope not. He's a dick. I would like to think that he does... You know, like the Post-it notes that stack separate?
Yeah.
I like to think he looked like that now after the hammer. Like the hammer comes up and he kind of sticks to it and then like zips back down.
Like an
It's an
accordion.
accordion.
Yeah.
And where do you want to place your hammer?
Is it allowed to occupy the same space?
As
No, it has to be like beside you.
wait, where do you want it?
Beside him.
Like right here?
Yeah, where it is.
Well, I was gonna put it on top of this fucker, but it's probably easier to see if I don't do that, so I'll just leave it there.
Cool. Alright, and the next up is going to be Cooler Robert.
Yay, I get to do
You
something.
finally get to go.
Right? Alright. So I see this little booger right here going after my kinfolk. And I ain't much happy about that. So I'm gonna, let's see, what should I do? Actually, I'm gonna just chill right here, and I'm gonna just fire off an Eldritch Blast at it.
Nice.
Because
Alright,
I ain't done
alright.
that. I ain't done that in forever. As in, I haven't yet to do that. And
guiding bolt?
does an 11 hit it?
Oh my
No,
god.
I am saving Guiding Bolt.
It doesn't hit it.
Ah.
They all have
And
an
give
armor
it-
class of 13.
Okay. And given that I'm saving all my big stuff for the next 4, that's pretty much going to be it. I'm just going to scoot up here.
Don't you still have your action?
Hey, there we go,
That was
Bo.
my action.
Alright.
Isn't it a cantrip?
I could cast another spell if it was a cantrip. That'd be it. And only if that counted as a bonus action. But this isn't a bonus action spell, so it is my action.
Alright, so that's the end of round 1. Round 2, we got Anna again.
Alright. I'm gonna just move right here.
Anakin.
And then I'm going to bonus action off hand attack. Do I get advantage being flanked, or is it a plus to my attack?
You're flanking him, and
How do you do flanks?
I would
don't
normally
remember.
say you have advantage, but because he's like tiny, I don't should I say anything because he's tiny.
That's why I'm with magic.
He's taking up less space, you know?
Well, that is what their AC is, right? If you're tiny, then your AC changes, isn't that right?
No, your AC
not in this
stays the
case.
same.
Oh, I figured if you were harder to hit, that would affect your AC.
No,
Like, should I give him like advantage, or I'll give you? You know what? I'll just give you +2 to this roll.
okay, that sounds good to me. I didn't really need it. That with the +2, that puts me at 24 to hit.
That hits.
Probably
So,
got it.
getting the sneak attack as well. 19 piercing.
Oh my god! Tell me what happens.
Hey, guys.
So yeah, I go and like I move so quick you almost think it's a stand from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, where you just see the rapier come out and just and poke a bunch of holes in him.
It's like stabbing a hole in a grain of rice. You know, it's so.
But I got that precision. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna move right here and then cast Toll of the Dead for my final action on Beef Boy, right here. So he needs to make I believe it's a Wisdom saving throw. Yes, needs to succeed on a DC 13 Wisdom saving throw.
I rolled a 18.
All right. So yeah, nothing happens
Nothing
then.
happens.
So you just point at him.
You are next.
Alright, Xardaar, you're up next.
Alright, so I'll attack the big golem again. I hit.
Higher than 13. Or 13 or higher.
Yeah. Like, I rolled a 15, I get a +7.
Yeah.
And I do 5 damage.
5 damage. Alright. Wait, what kind of damage?
Piercing.
Okay, cool. He's good. He's not looking great. Alright, next up is going to be the soldier here. The soldier, it's going to try to hit you again, Xardaar. So this tiny little thing, let me see if it gets a spell. It does not. Ah, man, it's a good spell too. Alright, does a I think a 20 hits. A dirty 20?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
not a nat 20. You're going to take 6 slashing damage.
Alright. Can I use my reaction to just kind of kick at it?
You don't do anything, but
Just shoot.
you know what it does? It like turns its hand into like a really sharp thing and it stabs you through your boot. Yeah.
That's where the damage came from.
Yep. And then next up is going to be the golem. The golem is going to move here, so it will get an opportunity attack from White Fang if you want to do that.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I guess use bite +4.
Yeah, bite. +4 to hit. Also advantage.
Is he stopping there, or is he just moving through that space?
He's going to move through that
4,
space.
15
Okay.
hits. Let's see. Yeah, I hit.
You hit? Okay. So that's
Yeah,
4 plus what?
2.
2?
7 piercing damage.
Oh my god. Like,
That was it.
no, you see like when like a piece of paper is about to just blow over and you're like waiting for it? It's like that.
Also,
It's probably got like 1 HP left.
wait, is it a creature? Like, would you classify this as a creature?
No, this is a construct.
Okay.
Let's see. So he's going to move here. And he is going to... Let me see if I should have... Okay, cool. I got my spell back. He's going to deform and turn it into a bunch of paper airplanes and occupy this whole, like, 3 by 2 cube. I need Pi and Robert to give me a...
Dex.
Wait, I'm sorry. Dex saving throw. Yes.
12. Oh, wait. I rolled a d12, not a d20.
Wait, so...
15. Haha.
What's your Pi?
Natural 1.
Oh no.
Dude, you gotta, like, get a new die.
I also rolled like 6 nat 20s this session. So.
That's true. It's coming back. Hey, I mean, you do have inspiration. You want to save it?
Oh, I'll use it. I forgot about that.
Okay.
I'll not die today. Natural 20.
Shut up! A nat 1 and a nat 20? Damn. Okay.
That's perfect.
On a nat
Praise
20,
the Lord.
you're not taking any damage. You
Hell yeah.
pass, so you're taking half damage.
Uh-huh.
Well, I already rolled. I rolled a 1. Wait. I rolled 2d6. Okay. So that's 4, 2 piercing damage. I'm sorry, 2 slashing damage. And then he's going to try and hit you.
Would I have taken...
Hold on. Give me a dex save.
Okay.
Close rebuke.
Yep.
You can use fire in here.
That's a 16.
Shit.
Do I still
Okay.
take half damage?
Yeah, you're gonna take half damage, so you're gonna take... I'm gonna roll 3d10, and you're gonna take half of that.
I'm gonna die.
1 damage.
Worst case scenario, you get 3.
Hey, Vinny, I meant to ask you. The fire damage on the mace, does it apply burning?
Oh, right here.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Oh, like the burning thing?
Yeah, like would they be burning for whatever duration or no?
I've never really
Okay.
used that effect, you know? I don't know. It would depend.
Okay, yeah.
I've never really done it before.
I mean, this thing was made of paper.
I say yeah. So it took. Let's see. It took, even with your save, it took 11.
Nice.
Well, that was factoring in the double it gets for being made of paper.
so
Like, I did all the
half,
math there.
double.
Right.
So tell me what happens.
So I get this little paper cut, and I'm like, son of my mother, and I snap, and all the little paper airplanes around me just catch fire.
All right.
Nice.
All right. Next up is going to be Pi.
Okay, so that guy's dead. There's only one left?
Yep.
Yeah.
A tiny
He
little
just
guy.
stabbed me in the foot.
Bump. I'll bump over here and I'll hit him with my Mace of Moradin.
You get a +2 on this one.
I already hit a +2. Oh no, that's +2 to damage. I'm sorry. Oh shit, I rolled damage before I rolled the roll.
Yeah, because you have a flank that's a +2.
13. That hits, right?
That hits.
Yep.
Cool. And do I need to reroll damage?
Go ahead and go with whatever you rolled.
Great, because it was max die. So
you rolled a 4 on your. Wait.
no, this was for the mace. So that's 6 plus 2, so that's 8 bludgeoning and
Okay.
3 fire.
Okay.
So you do 3 fire damage.
This thing is also immune to bludgeoning damage.
Okay, so it takes 3 fire damage, which becomes 6 fire damage.
Oh my god! I wish you
And then,
were because this
and then
like it's
bonus action.
Okay, but
My
okay.
60-foot range spiritual weapon will come over.
All right.
Job.
Okay.
That thing's ridiculous. Spiritual weapon. I still get an additional +2 to hit, correct?
Yes.
Okay, 18 hits.
Yep. It's dead.
Fucker's getting
It has 1 HP.
5 force damage.
You guys know the videos of those people in Japan or China where they're like making this dough and there's people smacking with a hammer?
Yeah.
They're like making some kind of dough and they keep.
Mochi.
I think that's that's what I'm picturing right there.
It's not a dough, it's a dessert.
Is
Who
it really?
cares?
Yeah.
Oh.
Not the
you
point.
Do that.
Let him have it.
Okay, all right, and this guy goes by. You guys are in this room, and you see that there are some tables here. This is a lounge area, so this seems like a room where people kind of like take they find a book and they just chill out for a little bit.
Xardaar looks at the book that's on top of that shelf because
Okay.
it's eye level and it keeps bothering him.
That's
Here's
fine.
here's what I'm gonna let you guys do because I think 3 of you guys said that you noticed that book. Everyone roll an investigation check. Whoever rolls the highest gets the book. If you guys want to be, I mean, I believe you guys, but if you want to roll 20 so we can all, or roll 20, we can all see.
I don't get it.
I don't get it.
Hey, Vinny, can you blow on my die?
I got a 14, so
I think you got it.
Oh, I don't got it. I rolled a nat 1 plus 7, which is 8.
It's still higher than what I got.
All right, Dylan. So,
I have an intelligence of 8, and I found the book.
during this fight, you happen to like combat. You just see a book who's like kind of just hanging over there, and you approach the book and you pick it up. Here's what I want you to do.
Hi, book.
There are.
Would you like to go out to dinner?
There
Okay,
are.
I'm going to
items-
seduce it now.
I will turn your pages.
There are books in D&D that permanently increase your stats.
Damn it.
Okay.
I wanted that.
Now there's one book for each stat. What I want you to do is roll 2d6.
Okay. And give you each separate number or give you the total?
Each separate number.
All right, 6 and 4.
Okay. I'm gonna let you
Alright, so
choose
your
what this
charisma is
is.
increased by 4.
Okay. So there, you can. It's a book that either increases your intelligence or a book that increases your charisma. I'll let you choose.
Charisma, because that's spellcasting, and when I use my Hexblade curse, I also use it to hit.
All right. So you get what's it called? You get the leadership and influence.
Ooh, fancy.
If you look up on Beyond, you can add it. It's not instant. You have to. We're gonna have to like spend some time reading it. But after that, not only does your charisma score go up by 2, but also the maximum.
What's the book called? Like how to influence people and
Yeah, how to make friends and influence people or something like that.
Yeah.
All right, I'm adding that. That's awesome.
Here's a
So 48 hours over a period of 6 days or fewer. Wow, that's going to take a lot of time.
Yeah.
So hopefully we have to. Well, I was going to say hopefully we have to go somewhere in the carriage, and then I'll have all the time in the world.
Yeah. All right. So I was excited about that. I was like, who's going to get it? What's it going to be?
What are the 2 books on the tables?
Let's see. The 2 books on the table is the one on the bottom left is called Greater Gatsby. The one on the top left is Lesser Gatsby.
Lesser Gat? Yeah.
Nice.
Is there a normal Gatsby?
Go figure. The greater one is green.
Oh man. Yeah.
I want to make it known that the reason Pi did not get the book was because he was busy showing off with this giant hammer that technically doesn't weigh a thing because he controls it with his mind. So he's like flourishing it around and shit, and then he like does like how Jango Fett does with his pistol and Attack of the Clones, and then he just sheathes it on his back, even though it's a giant hammer that was not possible to sheath on your back. He just walks around for the duration of the spell.
Nice.
Right.
And then I want to find my Moradin book in the religion room.
Yep. Let's look for our religious books.
What kind of books are you guys looking for?
I'm looking for anything on Raquel.
I'm looking for 3 different books. I'm looking for Moradin, I'm looking for the Raven Queen, and I'm looking for Syrian.
So you don't find anything on Raquel, but you do find the 3 books that Curtis mentioned.
Yeah.
Like, spend some time reading it or take it with you, because you can only take one.
Shit. Well, I have 2 books. No, I figured the Bible I took was so weak. Well, no, because he gave us a book, right?
Yeah, so
Right.
everyone has one, but you have 2.
Well, does Dylan still have his since he got that one book?
His is, it's magical, so I'm going to say no.
Okay, cool.
My
It
question
wasn't in a
was,
shelf. It was
Yeah.
on one.
That's true.
Like, we could probably take the books that are on the table.
That's true. It wasn't properly filed away.
I will basically look through the glossary, or not the glossary, but like the forward of Raven Queen and Syrian. But I'm gonna take Moradin. I don't know. I feel like I don't know enough about it. I'll never know enough about him. I'll take the Moradin one with me.
Wait, so you're only taking the Morden one?
Well, I can only take the. Oh no, I can take 2. What am I saying?
Yeah.
I'll read through the glossary or the introduction, whatever, of Raven Queen, the forward, whatever you want to call it. And if I don't know. 'Cause I
I'll
don't
be
know.
honest, like, I can tell you, like, the Raven Queen is, like, a prominent figure in the lore. You probably already kind of know the lore about her.
Okay, in that case,
About it.
I won't worry about that one. I'll take Moradin and Syrian, and then if I find a fancier book later, I'll switch out Syrian for that.
Okay, cool, nice.
Yeah, I'm good with my book.
Can I make a metal book?
That would be interesting.
A book on
Are there tablets here?
Instead of a spine, it hinges.
That would work.
So feasible.
It is.
Loud, but feasible.
Not if it's well lubricated.
There's no one in here. Who's gonna yell at me? They're not allowed to yell at me.
All right. So you got your books. You guys ready to go to the next room?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, sure.
I assume the hammer has faded by now. It's a 60-second duration.
Yeah, probably.
All right, that's fine. I got 2 more casts I can
I
use.
say, and I'll go ahead and re-up on my false life.
Nice. All right, so you guys go through the double doors, and you hear a click as the doors close behind you. You find yourself
Of course.
in a square-shaped room. This room has bookcases
Oh, this one's bigger.
along the walls. All of the bookcases are completely filled up, except for one on the opposite end, close to the door opposite you. The empty bookcase has 3 red books, 3 yellow books, and 3 blue books on the very top shelf. On the shelf below, there are 2 orange bookends, 2 purple bookends, 2 green bookends, and 2 black bookends.
All right, this is easy. I mean, you want me to just walk over there and do it?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so I'll walk over to it. I put 1 red and yellow by the orange, 1 red and blue for the purple, one blue and yellow for the green, and then one of each for the black.
You solved my color puzzle.
Just so you know, Vinny,
I did it due to my proficiency with finger paints.
combining 3 primary colors does not make black. It makes brown.
I know.
figured as much, but
I know.
I got this from like another one, and I'm like, I don't want to change it.
You just make it brown.
But black is
Yeah, you're the one
cooler.
telling us what it looks like.
You're right. I should have done that, but
Vinny, you're such a terrible DM. You never take. No, I'm just kidding.
okay. All right. And you hear a click as the door unlocks, and you guys are able to make your way through. As soon as the door opens, you guys see stairs leading up to the 4th floor.
Okay. Before we go anywhere, I want to do perception, see if there was anything else in this particular room.
Yeah, the one with all the books.
I didn't make a thing for this room, so
So just no.
yeah. There's really nothing in here.
Okay, good, because I rolled a nat 1.
All
So
right.
did I.
Damn.
Hey,
So you guys-
Xardaar, did you retrieve your arrow?
Yeah, I retrieved my arrow.
Okay.
Okay, good. If you didn't, I was gonna. That's metal, bro.
So you guys make your way up to the 4th floor. The doors open up, and you're in another square-shaped room. And just like the previous,
You need to start making your arrows out of obsidian or something.
just like the previous room that you guys were in,
I wanted to be able to use heat metal.
all of the bookcases are filled up
Shrek 2!
for.
I have to zoom in. This is.
So another bookcase, just
The Liar, the Lich, and the Warforged.
Oh,
Those are great. Necromancy for idiots. Secret Doors.
Dwarf Secret.
Catholic edition.
That's why it's called short stories.
Yup.
So you got,
Dwarven Secret Glory holes.
yeah.
You can't
Oh my
make
God,
an
they're dealing with
omelet
this guy.
without cracking eggs.
These are great.
Shit, I want so many of them.
So here's the riddle. You see these books all on the let's say they're on the top 3 shelves. On the shelf below them, you see 2 sets of bookends, and it seems like there's room for 4 books in between one bookend, and room for 5 books on the second set of bookends. The clue that you guys have is right next to the set of the empty bookends. You see some characters of Tammy, and they are very lewd.
Nice.
Okay, that's it.
That's your clue.
So I think it's all supposed to be terrible people, like liars and liches, and maybe necromancy for idiots, and eldritch horrors, you know, things like that. Krakens. I think we should put all the ones about monsters and things on there. See what happens.
Yeah, or maybe like more looter ones like Dwarven Secret Glory Holes.
Right.
And Shrek 2 obviously falls in that same category.
Wait a
That's
minute.
the dirtiest one of all.
There
of them.
has to be a reason for each of these to there to be a different amount on each row. Maybe like the first letter in each thing does
That's
something.
what I'm thinking. I'm looking for words.
So your clue, you found some lewd caricatures of Tammy.
Uh-huh.
Wait.
Oh, I got it. Let me do this.
Send nudes, no fucking
Yep. Why?
Is that it?
You solved my puzzle.
Oh
See,
my god.
it was kind of dumb, which is why Robert got it. He's like, I got this.
I love the way he like spells nudes like with a W instead of U, and Pie's like, oh, hold up there, and he...
Oh man.
Which is hilarious because there wasn't even a W.
I know.
Wait, this was
Yeah, that
upside
took us a
down.
moment. I like it.
Alright, and the door clicks, and you're into another small room. The door on the opposite end of this room, you see light pouring in from under the crack, so you feel as though this is your last room before you finally make it into the larger chamber here. Let's see.
Get into your large chamber. It was very quiet.
Let's see. So, in this room, I don't have it drawn on Roll20. It's a similar shape and size as all the previous few rooms you guys have been in. Bookcases along the wall. In this room, you see a rope in the middle of the floor, an hourglass on a coffee table, a mug of coffee that is still warm on that same coffee table, and a bookmark on the same coffee table. There is a chair right next to the coffee table.
And it's empty?
The chair is, yes.
Is the rope tied to anything?
No, the rope.
Or is it just like sitting there?
It's just sitting there.
Is it tied in a noose?
It's not. It's just loose. Loose rope.
That's dark for a cleric.
You see some shit when you're trying to go out there and provoke people, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, the trick is to wrap the noose around your neck, have the rope go up under the chair, and then you just start yanking on it.
See, the actual trick is to
Erotic stuff.
right
Auto
before they do
asphyxiation.
that, so you get credit for the soul.
Mm-hmm.
How do you think
A lot
I
of
mean?
silent promises are made on the battlefield.
So, guys doing this?
All right, is there anything else like a clue, or is we just got figured out from there?
What's the book on the table?
Oh, it's a bookmark.
Oh,
It's empty.
What song? What does the bookmark look like?
Is it a Shrek 2 bookmark?
It's actually a Shrek 3 bookmark,
ew.
which is not.
Happily Forever After or whatever?
That's the one where Merlin had no pants.
That's 4 ever. Yeah, that's 4. Shrek 4.
Shrek the third
Damn it.
is Shrek 3,
That's right.
but he has 3 kids.
I gotta get up on my Shrek lore, man. I'm behind.
You guys want to
I
investigate?
mean,
these things?
if you want to multi-class into like a cleric for Shrek,
Hey, Robert.
You can also be a lore bard.
Robert, you should
Right.
take a seat in that chair and drink some of that coffee.
I don't know, man. I don't got any toilet paper. Last time I had a bunch of coffee, I was shitting for a while.
I can do it. I'm resistant to poison.
And shit.
And shit, yeah, I don't know this shit.
Are there any books around here?
Yeah, there's bookshelves lining the walls.
All right.
Can I investigate the bookshelves just to see if there's anything that stands out to me?
Sure.
Like dirty and perverted.
Nat 20, so.
Well, you are on the 4th floor, but you feel like on the other side of the door is where like the special books. You don't really find anything special.
Okay.
I could give you something with that nat 20, but there's.
Well, I was looking more for like something in regards, like maybe we need a book to put the bookmark in, but I don't know.
No.
I'll sit in the chair, and
It's
I will
comfy.
take coffee, and I hope it's good coffee because I'm a foodie. You know what? Before I drink it, I'll put a little pumpkin spice in it, and then I'll
Nice.
So the coffee is
The sodium-free seasoning salt.
and you put that in there, and it does improve the flavor, but you can tell with your palate, this coffee is super old.
It also would be better as hazelnut, but that's a discussion for another time.
So it's hot, but it's super old.
Yeah.
Old and hot.
So that means it's been sitting on.
Librarian, bro.
Right. That means it was brewed and just sat there forever.
But it's still warm.
Magic.
I cast Identify as a ritual.
Okay, this is the ever warm mug of rejuvenation.
What? What does it do?
It's always warm. Wait. If coffee is drank from this cup, the user gets advantage on their next initiative roll.
Yo.
Oh,
I'm
dang.
keeping this fucker.
Hey, can I have a sip of that?
Yeah.
I mean, heck, let's all take a drink.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a swig out of that boy.
As they're drinking, I will make a 4-ended straw, a metal straw. Right before combat starts.
Okay, you guys all get advantage on your next initiative roll.
Just get really close.
Can I get the rope?
You examine.
Yeah, is there anything interesting about it?
Nah, it's just 50-foot silk.
Who wants to? Ooh, silk. I'm gonna hold down onto that. Does anybody want to take a look at
Pick
the
up the bookmark.
bookmark?
I flip over the hourglass. I just flip it over.
No, not yet.
See if anything happens.
The
No.
bookmark is a
I'll pick up
Shrek-free
the
bookmark. You flip over the hourglass, and it takes a minute for it to go from one end to the other.
Okay.
Would you guys want me to identify these?
Sure.
I
Probably a
identify.
good idea.
I'll tell you right now, the other three things are normal.
I'm gonna hold on to the rope.
I'll trade you my hemp rope for your silk rope.
Hell no.
I have an idea.
Look, mine.
Is there a
I have an idea. I walk over to the door on the opposite end of the room and I turn the knob.
It's unlocked.
Cool.
We're sitting here arguing over a rope, and he just opens the door.
Yep. I love it.
Oh,
Robert's
man.
8 intelligence, just go do shit and it works out for me, is working so well in this library.
Remind me when we get back to town, and I'm gonna make one of those helmets you bring to sports games where you put your drinks in it.
Nice.
The coffee in it.
Nice.
Oh, man. Oh, that's great. That's great. Whew.
Alright, be right back. I got pee.
Too much coffee, huh?
So I'll tell you, Curtis, do you remember Stephen Rankin?
I know the name, but it might be because my old boss had that name.
Okay, maybe. He was in my last group, and dude, I don't know what was going on. Every puzzle, like, you guys ran through it, but he did it like this puzzle's stupid, you know? And to this room, he's like, I walked to the door, and I'm like, oh, you didn't even do any of the fun stuff.
Yeah.
No, so I actually want to point out, even though we were giving you shit for the puzzles being a little easy, I appreciate that because I'm not here to do logic games, so I appreciate the flavor of a puzzle without the intellectual struggle of a puzzle.
I get you.
It's
Yeah.
also a good thing because some of the characters are actually supposed to be really dumb.
Yeah.
And some are supposed to be really smart.
Yep.
I don't know, it engages you differently.
Yeah. Right.
Then you-
Like Robert with the Roy G. Biv, you know, he's good with his finger paintings. So he was on
colors.
Apparently not.
Brown and not black,
He thought the
but
3 primary colors made black. What an idiot.
I remember like looking that up on Reddit, and I'm like, but that's wrong. Whatever. Oh man, I'm glad I looked down at the bold words on my paper and like, wait, the cup is important.
The cup is a lie.
The cup is a lie.
The cup is a lie?
How are you guys doing on health?
I'm fine.
Oh, I could use a third of my health back.
I could use. I'm not doing that.
I
You
asked you
guys
guys
have
wanted a short rest.
Health
I could use
potions?
1/6 of my health.
Here you go.
Like I said,
Let's do that free short rest heal, bro.
Well, do you guys have a potion of healing?
I do. I'm not worried about it. I'm good.
Do you need a potion of healing, Curtis?
I mean, if the short rest gives us a free heal that rejuvenates on short rest, I'd rather just do that.
Yeah, like so we don't waste resources.
I say, who all needs healing? Because I've got 1 spell slot.
6.
I was assuming nothing bad happens during that
I took
hour that
11
we
damage.
chill.
Yeah, it's a cozy room that you guys find yourself in.
Okay.
There is only one
Okay.
Sit
chair.
back and share a cup of coffee for a short rest.
Alright, then you good with being 1 HP short of max?
That's fine.
Alright, I'm going to use my lay on hands to give Xardaar 5 HP.
Nice.
But if we're doing a short rest, you can roll your hit die.
Oh yeah, just roll your hit die. And then anything else you need, I'll just give you for lay on hands.
Is that free? Lay on hands?
I get it back per long rest, but it's only 5 HP right now, so it's not that big a deal. Like
Later on.
Because I also have healing spells, but I
5
didn't-
to 6 levels down the road, it'll be much more interesting.
Yeah. All right, let me know when you guys are ready. Move on. And I
Alright, what'd you get?
have like
Got
an
4,
hour max left.
22.
Okay, so I give you 2, and then I will go ahead and heal up Pi. So
Heal the
2d8,
healer.
right? Dude,
I'm
I
only
get
doing it
this.
because it's free. Otherwise, I do it myself.
Yeah, it effectively is. All right. That wasn't great. You only get 7 back.
That's better than none.
Yep.
Thank you. And I will use my short rest majigger. Let's see.
Could you give him the rest with lay on hands?
Oh yeah. And how much have you got left?
I think he has 4 left.
Well, he could use a hit die if we're doing a short rest.
Yeah, I used one, then I'm back to full.
Okay, cool. And
So-
now I have still 3 for lay on hands if we end up needing it for him.
Awesome.
Because I get a feeling like this is going to be our boss fight in the library.
You're at the end of the dungeon.
And I don't want to be going into a boss fight with no spell slots and only
Don't worry,
cantrips.
I have plenty of heals for you guys.
I'm not worried about heals.
Okay.
You're more of a toe person.
Oh, and, yeah, right? And then before we go in, my false life is worn off. I'll just go ahead and re-up on that.
Nice. Man,
I
false
love
life
having
is
this as a
back.
cantrip. It's awesome.
Yeah, dude, I was gonna say. It's like almost permanently raising your HP.
Right? The only downside is because it's a cantrip, I can't do it as like a higher level. So it's always just 1d4 plus 4. But it means I have
That might be
minimum
a whole round.
5. Right.
Yeah.
It means I have 5 temp HP on command whenever I need it.
All right. As you guys make your way into what seems to be the final chamber, you find yourselves in what you assume is the largest room of the building.
Oh, thank you. I need a big room.
Let's see. Yeah.
Ooh.
The building. Rows of bookcases stretch across the room, leading to a pedestal at the end of the aisle. 2 sets of staircases are on either side of the pedestal, leading to a balcony that overlooks the entire room. As you approach the pedestal, you see an old leather-bound book lying on top of it as the shadow from the balcony reaches out towards it.
Should we
Like-
start moving forward?
Let's go return the book.
I mean, yeah, let's go put the... Hold on. Let's find our book that we're looking for. Let's find Planar Plants. I ain't worried about that book. I'm worried about the book we came here to find. Unless that's the book we're after.
The end.
Is it planar plants?
It is, yes.
Okay, let's go with this.
So you guys approach one of the bookshelves and just trying to pull out a book from the bookshelf. It seems to be stuck in there. And you try other books in other bookshelves and it seems stuck. You're unable to pull it out no matter how hard you try. All right. You guys all approached the old leather book.
Yep.
You said that's planar plants, right?
The what?
You said that one is planar plants, correct?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Is that what I said?
Oh, that's what we were
Yeah.
wondering.
Planar
Oh,
plants.
That's why we were...
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. For it.
Red
Xardaar, are
line.
you going to approach it?
If it's not planar plants, I don't need it yet.
Xardaar is gonna hang back a little. He'll
Okay.
go about halfway.
All right. Let's see. As you guys approach the pedestal with this book, the book suddenly levitates up and begins to shine brightly as all the books fly out of the bookcases. The pages start twirling all around you. The pages circle the floating book in front of you, and it starts to take form. Suddenly, the pages stop mid and begin plummeting. Where the book once was is now a pair of glowing red eyes.
Are you planar plants?
So
Are you
where-
Planar Plants? We're here looking for a book.
Oh, fuck.
Ooh.
A paper drop.
Yes.
No, I'll go back to where I was.
So the glowing red eyes, the dragon starts to take form around it, and the dragon looks at you and says, "Oh, we have visitors. It's been a while since I've seen you. What are you looking for?
We're here looking for
Planet
Planet Plants.
plants.
We got some books for you.
Do you whisper that?
It's a robo whisper.
Yeah, he just lowered the volume on his mic.
Nice.
Oh yes, the book that it. Whoa.
What are you checking?
Spoilers.
Oh, is that
Let me
the
scoot
radius
over
of your fart?
here.
He says, oh, the book that's about plants from different planes. Yes, I'm very well acquainted with it. Do you have the sacrifice?
We got a book for you right here.
I got a book right here.
Hand him a book.
So you guys each like lay your book down in front of him, and he's flipping through it. Oh yes, these were once in my collection. And then he picks up 50 Shades of Drow, and he says, "Wait a minute. This book has been mishandled. What have you done?"
I cast mending on it. It's a cantrip.
You can fix the book's form, but the pages are ruined.
Stop.
Oh, so what happened?
You've done something despicable with this book, haven't you?
Wait, didn't Robbie say that he had predestination to clean that?
I said I wished I had.
Oh.
Oh, we lost Dylan.
Yeah, because I was like, that's disgusting. I wish I could clean
All
it.
right, guys, good job fighting the dragon. We're good.
Nice.
No, it was rough, but we did it.
So the people that were part of the fight get XP, right?
Yeah.
We're sharing all the XP from one dragon. We're gonna be like level 9.
Yeah, bye.
So this is a milestone.
So the dragon, looks very angry, and he says, "Those who abuse books are not permitted here."
We'll let him know when we see him next.
Well, you're the one in possession of it, and I
It was passed on to.
take kindly to abusers. And he is going to roll initiative.
Well, we have advantage on initiative.
What about us?
Yeah.
We're all rolling initiative.
Go ahead, guys.
And we're all rolling at advantage because we all
Yes.
drank coffee out of the thing.
21.
18.
20.
24.
Jeez.
Yo,
I should point out I should point out my rolls were 19 and 20. So
I mean, I pre-rolled the advantage for the encounters just to kind of speed things up. But, damn.
Pre-rolled the advantage.
Yeah, so it's like, when we start, I already know when the dragon's going. He rolled a 7.
okay. So the dragon takes up basically 15 by 15 square, right?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Huge.
All right, cool.
It's huge.
Okay, so my plan will work.
All right, so first up is going to
I'm
be Anne.
so happy. Leave me a corner
Oh.
for myself, please.
This boy? Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is pull out Alchemist Fire and throw at it.
Okay, go ahead, make that check.
Let's see. Oh, I don't think I'm going to get it. That is a 14. Or wait, what am I adding?
I don't know, what does it say there?
I mean, it's ranged, so wouldn't it be
Is
like just add your dex?
dexterity or proficiency? I think it might still be like +7 for you.
Oh, okay. Well, I was just adding my proficiency, and that was it. If it's that, then it's much higher. It's
Either way,
19.
it hits.
Okay, cool. So I hit it. Let me see what happens with Alchemist Fire. Flask takes up 20 feet, shattering on impact. 1d4 fire damage. Oh, so whatever I hit takes 1d4 fire damage, and that at the beginning of each of its turns. It can use its action to make a dexterity check to extinguish the flames. So,
Okay.
where's my d4? There it is. So that's 2 fire damage.
Would you believe it or not, it actually does 4.
Whoa. And it's on fire.
Alright.
And then after that, I am going to back up. fuck that. It's a dragon.
That's fair.
Oh, bad, it's a dragon.
Next up is going to be Xardaar.
Oh, that's like my new favorite thing now.
Xardaar is gonna.
Oh shit.
That's going on the bubble.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a dragon.
Xardaar is gonna scooch over here and be kind of around the bookcase. Like he's gonna step around the bookcase, fire, then step back.
Okay.
White Fang's gonna hide because dragons.
Fuck that, it's a dragon.
That's all right, Pie. We got this.
That's like the perfect name for a one shot with a high level party going after a dragon. Fuck that, it's a dragon.
Alright, so I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on the dragon. And that's a bonus action.
Alright.
And I will attack it.
Alright.
Does a 23 hit?
It most
No.
certainly does.
Be a D6.
Wait, how much?
1d8 and 1d6.
20. Right.
Plus 3. I do 7 piercing damage.
Wow. D6 and... Oof, you must have rolled low.
Yeah, I rolled a 1 and a 3.
Oof.
That's bad.
You hit it with this arrow. And I'll say the arrow is stuck in him.
For when that becomes important.
Yeah.
If our Warforged wants to use heat metal.
Exactly.
I have so many other things that I'm doing right now, though. That I'm planning. Ugh. Whose turn is it?
Alright,
Yeah,
are you
who's up
done?
next?
Next
Yeah.
is Robert.
Alrighty. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit him with my Hexblade's Curse as a bonus action.
Alright.
Gotta have that. Man, you guys think I should try to hit him with Guiding Bolt once, for the love of God?
Sure.
We'll give Pi advantage on whatever he does next.
Right?
Oh, you want this?
And I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna get up here behind him, so we got him flanked too. Yeah, I'll hit him with Guiding Bolt because if it hits,
Finally?
if it finally hits, it's at a second level, so it'll be 5d6 for radiant. So even if he's like resistant to radiant damage, it's still a decent amount of damage.
It'll still be at least 2 damage.
Yep.
Oh no, don't fucking measure Vinny.
What are you doing?
What are we measuring? Oh damn.
That is why Xardaar is hiding behind the bookcase.
All right. So I'm gonna hit him with Guiding Bolt,
That
and a
hits.
23 hits.
Well, if he's gonna hit 2 of us, he's gonna have to
23
move, and then
hits,
he's
yep.
a attack of
Alright.
opportunity from Robert.
Yep. So that's gonna be 5d6. I'm gonna roll that in roll 20, so I don't have to actually roll a d6 5 times. So he's gonna take
That's gonna
17
be a fucking cone.
17.
radiant damage. 17 radiant damage,
Okay.
and then obviously the next attack roll made against him will have advantage.
And he has a mystical dim light glittering around him.
Yes, and now he glows a bit.
Alright. Next up is going to be Pi.
All right. So the next attack made against him gets advantage. If that attack is he has to make a save, does he get disadvantage on the save or no?
No, because that's not an attack roll. That's a save on his part.
Okay, that's fine. In that case, I will. I mean, so I could use a second level spell slot to do a ridiculous amount of damage to him, but I only have 2 of those left, and that's where my AoE heals are. So I think I'm just going to do it at first level because it's going to get doubled up anyway because it's fire. So I will bonus action Searing Smite on my Mace of Morden.
Nice.
Okay.
And with my action, I'm going to run up to him and I'm going to smack him with my Mace of Morden. And I'll get flanking as well. So it's like double it.
Measuring. What is with the lines?
I'm just measuring.
So I get
Just
double
figure out a
advantage
column.
because I'm flanking, right?
You get advantage because you're flanking?
I get double advantage because I'm flanking and guiding bolted.
As much as I would love to give you double advantage, I think it's just regular advantage.
Like, what are you going to do? Roll 3 times?
Yeah.
Advantage and +2 on each, and an additional +2 on each roll.
No, I'm just gonna give you just regular advantage on this one. I want this fight to be somewhat tough.
It's going to be tough for the dragon.
Oh, it's gonna be tough, all right.
Natural 20 on the first roll.
Shut.
Nice.
Okay.
Roll again
Alright.
to see if you can get Miraculous Strike.
Wait, what?
Some people have a house rule, Miraculous Strike. If you roll 2 nat 20s, you do max damage.
Wasn't Vinny's roll max damage anyway?
For 1 die, yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm dealing fire damage. It's going to hurt anyway.
Oh boy, yeah. This is gonna hurt me.
Why is it?
Alright, so that's 5. So 10, 11, 12 bludgeoning, and 3. Do I roll double for the fire damage as well?
I guess so because one of them would be maxed out,
7.
the other one would not.
Alright, so that's
Oh, typically it's just the weapons attack, right?
This is a weapon attack. It's a magical weapon.
Okay.
So this is 7 bludgeoning, which he won't take any. Or I'm sorry, 12 bludgeoning. Yeah, which he
I'll
won't.
take that.
No, 13 bludgeoning, which he won't take any of, and 7 fire damage, buffed up to 14, and then he needs to make a. What is it? It is a con save.
Okay. Con save I can do. And he makes a. It's going to be a flat 15.
Motherfuck! He would have taken an extra 1d6 fire damage if he failed.
Ouch.
Yeah.
So, okay, so how much damage total? The bludgeoning is.
The bludgeoning was 13, which was negated, and then it's 7 fire damage before being buffed.
So it's doubled, so it's 14 fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
And let me see. Does Searing Smite apply burning? At the start of each of its turns until the spell ends, it's a concentration, so I can keep it going. The target must make another con save.
So
Okay.
take 2 con saves.
Yep.
To put 2 fires. It's kind of weird. I feel like if I put out one of them, I should be able to put out both.
Well, he's huge, so there's 2 different fires on him.
One on my left butt cheek, one on my right.
Exactly.
If you
Mama's so fat.
on the save at the start of your turn, then the effect ends on you. But because it's a concentration spell on my weapon, I can still apply it until I drop concentration.
And mine is not a con save. Mine is a dexterity check. So it's not a save, it's a check, and he has to do that to put the fire out.
Okay. I think for yours, the DC is written in the description, right, Robbie?
Yep, it's just 10.
10?
It's easy.
Okay. All right, let me try to put out. Wait, that is everyone's turn, right?
Yeah, so
Turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
so before you do that, I got to resolve. At the start of his turn, he takes the fire damage from me,
Okay.
and then he has to consume an action to use his dex check. So he's going to take 3 fire damage from me.
Okay, so that'll be 6.
And I just realized that after hyping this up so much, I used the wrong spell, but that's okay. I should have used heat metal. Or no, I didn't use it because it's 2nd level. That's why. Never mind. We're good.
Yep.
All right, he is going to put out the fire that you put on him.
All right, so
What does
that's
he have to,
one
what does he have
action.
to do to make up your thing, Curtis? Was it a check you said?
He already did.
Oh, I already did it. Okay.
Yeah, you didn't get that extra fire. You got the fire damage from the weapon, but you didn't get the extra fire damage from the spell I put on the weapon.
Okay,
Zero,
gotcha. All right, so I'm going to roll to see if he gets his charge attack. All right, and he does. This is a fun one, okay? He is going to... So that's why I drew that triangle there. That's a 60-foot cone. Oh, farts. Damn it. Hold on.
I mean,
Drawn it elsewhere.
there's
Then.
some decent cover and some decent spread there.
Yes. Okay. But it's got to originate from him. So he is going to first... He's going to fly up into the air. He will get an opportunity attack from Pi. And I guess because he's going up like a few floors...
If he's going up in the sky, it'd be me too.
Yeah, he'll get one from Robert as well.
Okay. So Pi and Robert, each of you get an opportunity attack.
Cool.
Heard him.
Is a 12 going to do it? I don't think it is.
12
Is
not
he
gonna do
only
it.
targeting me?
Well, he's still flanked, isn't he? Technically, when he
Oh,
leaves,
yeah,
he's
with
still
advantage.
Yeah, okay, you're right.
Good, because that one's a 21.
Okay.
Do you get advantage on an attack of opportunity?
I don't...
We do now.
And I typically wouldn't, but I mean, I don't know.
I mean,
There's not a hard rule about it. It's up to interpretation.
I would say because, like, he's still flanking, he's trying to get out of the way. I'm gonna say, yeah, he does get advantage.
Okay.
Does a 13 hit?
13 does not hit.
Damn.
That was your advantage roll?
Yeah.
Ouch.
All right, Robert,
He's going to
what you
take
do?
7 from me.
Actually, it was a 12, not a 13. I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry, 7 slashing, which is fine.
Yeah. Okay. So he is going to move to the second floor there. And he is going to
Douche.
breathe fire, or not breathe fire, he's going to do his madness breath, and it's going to encompass Robert, Pi, and Xardaar.
I'm out of it, yes.
He exhales a mist of magical energy in a 60-foot cone. All creatures in the area must succeed on a wisdom saving throw. All right, guys, give me a wisdom saving throw.
If it's a miss and I don't breathe,
I think it's like it's still up
Nat 20.
to you though. Nat 20.
Yeah, you're good.
you gotta credit me for trying.
Yeah.
17.
Okay.
This is a wisdom, you said?
Yes.
Yeah,
Well,
plus
even
3
though I
saves
rolled
on that
shit.
one.
Damn, I rolled real shit, but that's a 13.
Okay. All right. So everyone's gonna take half damage except for Pi. Well, almost a D20 for damage.
Yo,
Oh,
I've been
God.
rolling trash since this fight started.
All right. So Pi, you're gonna take 12 psychic damage. You guys are gonna take 6 psychic damage. And because
Wow.
he used his action to put out the fire, he is going to you're at the top of the stairs. So he's on the floor now. You guys would have to go up the stairs to get to him. Oh, wait. Okay. All right. Second thing. His lair action, which I should have done on initiative 20. I'm going to say it happens on initiative 1 now. Okay? You see these 2 bookcases here?
Yes.
God.
A book is going to fly from one end to the other.
Poor Pi.
Give me a dexterity saving throw.
I won't make it.
Oh,
2.
Oof. Oh man.
Wow.
Can I
So,
use a minor reaction to shoot the book?
No.
Yeah, I'm not a reaction for that. All right. It won't be much. You're going to take 1 bludgeoning damage.
I'm down.
Round
For
2.
real?
I'm messing
I
around.
was saying, you fucking healed you.
I mean, I did lose 13 health right there.
And what's your max?
31.
Yeah.
Ouch, man.
Another like that, and I'm almost dead.
Those AoE attacks, man.
Me and you are tied for lowest health.
I'll heal, don't worry.
Alright, Ann, you're up.
Oh, it's me. That's right. Man, I got this one thing, but it's a wisdom save, and I feel like he's a wise boy.
Dragons usually are.
Oh,
Especially
damn.
ones that live in libraries and are made of paper.
25, 30. I'm going to go ahead and use my dash for bonus. That's it for me there. I can only get that far. How far up is he?
I'd say about 12 feet, however high his story is.
So, like, for me, is he 35 feet or is he, like, 40 or 50? I'm halfway up the stairs right now.
So, I'd say height-wise, he's maybe only 5 feet high from you.
Okay. So he's about 40?
I guess, yeah.
Okay. That is within my range for this, because I only get disadvantage if it's over 60. So yeah, I'm going to toss another, what's it called? Alchemist Fire at him.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh, I'm not going to hit him. That's 13.
His armor class. That does not hit.
Yeah. So I just like hit the ground beside him. There's a 20-foot area near him that's covered in fire.
Okay. Alright. Alright, next up is going to be Xardaar.
I just realized something. If you hold your action until I do mine, I can help us all a lot. I can give us all advantage. And him disadvantage.
Well, you guys can prepare an action and
I'd
have
say,
it triggered
I'll
on
prepare
when.
and just wait for whatever you do.
Yeah, just
So-
have the trigger be whatever he does.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, I'll prepare an action to shoot him with my bow
After he does
Sure.
his thing.
until Pi does his thing.
And then next
Alright,
up will be Robert.
Okay. Quick question, Vinny.
Yeah.
So, if I were to sheathe my sword, would you let me cast 2 cantrips on a turn in lieu of like 2-weapon fighting?
I mean, if it's like action and bonus action, yeah. But I don't think you can do like action and action.
Okay, just
Yeah, it
curious.
depends on what the cast
Like I said,
time
I don't need it.
can't
I don't
do
need
this.
it now, but I'm just asking for later if I need it. It's not going to come up in this fight, but I was thinking about it. All right, so I'm gonna step over here just to get out of the way of some of that cone effect, and I'm going to prep a spell for whenever Pi does his thing.
Okay. Alright, and then it's Pi.
All right. Pi is going to step over here out of the fire and out of the books. He's going to hold out his left arm with his hammer in his right, and you'll see this energy start to coalesce around it and becomes just dark, pitch black energy, and it fires off at the dragon, and it's a big flash, almost like the reverse of a flashbang, where instead of a bright white flash, it's a pitch black flash, like Vanta black, and the dragon needs to make a con save or be blinded.
Don't dragons have blind sense?
It depends.
If they do, then I'm not going to do this, but
I don't think that this one does. So a con save?
yeah.
Listen, this is a flat roll because he has 0 to con. Okay?
Great. Good.
How do I do the rolling on roll 20 again? Is it R/?
Or you can just click on the dice there.
The die.
Yeah, there's the die on the left-hand side.
I always forget that. I rolled a 7.
You're blind.
I'm
Nice.
blind.
Okay, is that what you were having us wait for, Curtis?
Yeah, and now you all get advantage, and he gets disadvantage.
So how does me being blind give them advantage, though?
That's what it says.
Is it really? The status effect for blind?
Yeah, you can blind or deafen a foe, choosing a creature. If it fails, the target is either blinded or deafened, your choice for the duration. And at the end of each of its turns, the target can make a save to try to break out of it. Now, I didn't use my bonus action because I was going to wait to use that until my proper turn in initiative. Is that okay? Or do you want me to burn that now?
Wait, say that again with your bonus action?
I didn't use my bonus action. I was going to wait until my actual turn in initiative so these guys can get their attacks in, and then I'll take my bonus action when I normally would have gone. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine, because this is what triggered their attack. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
All right,
Alright, you go first.
advantage.
Nat 20 on the first roll.
Nice.
What a waste.
So remember, one
All right.
is already maxed out.
But I roll 2 die for damage.
Yes. Oh, you would not pretend that one of the die that you're gonna roll. Oh wait, you mean like a D6 and like a D8?
Yeah, the D8 and D6, and
So
then
go
I
ahead
roll
and
those again.
add a maxed out D6 and D8 to this.
Robert, are you bored?
Did you see what my roll was?
Oh, damn! He rolled max damage.
Again!
Yo.
31 piercing damage.
Holy shit!
That's one hell of a shot.
Damn.
Yeah. Wow.
Like, we heard that one. Choom. Alright, my turn. Then I'm gonna hit him with the Eldritch Blast I had ready.
Okay.
Good, because the first one did not hit. Ooh! Dirty 21.
Hits.
Alright, so he's gonna take 1d10. He's gonna take 5 force damage.
All right. He is shredded, bloody,
Torn.
He is perforated.
Yes.
And Xardaar is big enough he could just go up there and tear him apart.
He's like a phone book. All right, and now you can use your bonus action, Curtis.
All right. So I am just going to use my last second level, and I'm going to heat metal on the arrow. 'Cause fuck this guy.
Okay.
That
Question, Vinny.
Yeah.
Given that this was to blind the dragon, can this dragon see... Does this dragon have blind sights, or is he just regular vision?
This is a homebrew dragon. Me. I didn't think to add it, and I mean I feel like I reserve the right to think on my feet about it. But I don't know. I feel like he is the paper, you know? And he does have eyes, but there's paper all around him, so I feel like theoretically he could see through all the paper, but you guys already have an advantage because he's blinded. I'm going to say yes, he's blind, because he has an opportunity to get rid of it, right?
Right.
yeah, he does have an opportunity to get rid of it.
I'll say yeah, he is.
But basically, he can be blinded. He can't see in the dark, effectively.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, cool. If he
Right,
gets back to me, I'm going to do fun stuff.
Okay.
So he takes 13 unbuffed fire damage.
Do I need to do a save or anything, or is it automatic 13?
It's an automatic.
Ooh!
That's the damage roll. So he has to use an action to take off the armor or drop the weapon. So he'd have to go in and dislodge this arrow as his action.
Okay.
Or turn into a tiny swarm of shit.
So it's really 26 fire damage.
Ouch.
Yeah.
He's not looking great. And
Pretty
it's
toasty.
his turn.
So at the beginning of his turn, so he can do that as his action. So he can either take out the arrow or try to get over the blindness. He can't do both.
Isn't that at the end of his turn, though, to get over the blindness?
Oh shit, maybe you're right.
Yeah, that one was at the end of his turn.
Because I don't think it takes an action for him to do this. I think it's just a roll.
Oh no, it's okay. Damn it, son of a bitch. I thought I had you.
So he is definitely going to try to use his action to put out the. What does he have to roll?
It's a no. I think he just uses his action. Let's see.
Oh, okay.
Any creature in physical contact with the object when you cast a spell until the spell ends, you can use a bonus action. Blah blah blah. The creature is holding or wearing the object and takes the damage from it. The creature must succeed a con saving throw, or drop the object if it can. If it doesn't drop the object, it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability check until the start of my next turn.
Okay, so I can do a con saving throw, right?
Well, it doesn't have one.
That was for the initial thing, right?
Okay, so it actually, I was mistaken. It doesn't have one listed. I guess it's assuming that I'm casting this on a weapon, and they can use it. Any creature for the creature is holding or wearing the object. It must succeed on a con save, but it doesn't have the con save listed.
It's your spell
your con
casting
save.
modifier.
Yes, your spell casting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's your spell save DC.
That's a 13 then. That's weird that it doesn't have it.
Okay, well, let me roll that now. And wait, what happens if I do succeed it? Does it...
If you do succeed it, then you can dislodge it, I guess.
Okay, so I rolled a nat 15.
I hate you, Vinny. Fuck you.
So yeah, you can take your action to dislodge it then.
Okay, so this dragon is blinded, but he's no longer on fire. He's able to feel where it's coming from and take it out. Not really knowing what to do, he is going to shoot. I don't know. I feel like he would just kind of breathe all over since he can't really come down and attack. So he's going to do his madness breath again, exactly where the triangle is. Xardaar, give me a wisdom saving throw.
I fail.
Okay. You are going to take... Oof. Okay. You're going to take 11 psychic damage.
Damn.
I was like, alright, I rolled a 10. And then a 1. Alright, so 11 psychic damage. Wait. What was the number that you failed by? What did you...
Rolled a 10.
You forget something. We'll talk about later what you forget.
Really quick. Vinny, really
He
quick.
doesn't remember.
While he's blinded, his attacks roll at disadvantage. I don't know if that affects this.
I'm not rolling, they're making a save, so
Yeah.
yeah. It wouldn't affect this.
I would say it doesn't stop him from hitting a 60-foot cone if the cone is centered on him.
Yeah, I didn't know if maybe Falcon would have advantage on a save or whatever.
Not
But I guess that wouldn't make
really.
sense because he's not saving against the dragon; he's saving against the attack.
Being blinded and not really knowing what to do, the dragon is just gonna use his movement to just fly down here.
God, Daniel.
He's got
Does he
some...
take a hit from the books?
No, he does not. He's just like fly off and just land because he doesn't know what to do. Ooh.
Now, is he at disadvantage on saves right now?
I don't think so.
I thought Curtis said something about him being
I
at
think he
disadvantage.
is.
Disadvantage on attack rolls.
Curtis also
I automatically fail any ability check
Yeah, ability check.
on sight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right, and this is round 3. Fuck. Oh wait, initiative roll 20. Let's see if anyone.
And layer action.
Layer action, yes. All right, Xardaar, you're in between 2 bookcases. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
I fail.
Give me one for White Fang too.
He fails.
Both of you take 3 bludgeoning damage.
How's your health, Falcon?
12.
Don't worry.
He's looking pretty torn here. All right. First up, Ken.
Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and try this thing. I don't know if it's gonna work. So he needs to make a wisdom saving throw of 13.
Does this require sight?
I'm casting a spell on him, so you unleash a torrent of conflicting desires on the mind of one creature you can see within range.
I'm gonna say this is not.
Oh, I know which one this one is.
Based.
This is a good one.
Oh, I failed.
If it works.
I failed.
It didn't work for me the 2 times I tried it.
Yes! Alright, so I cast Insulation.
Insinuation.
Insinuation.
Insulation.
Impairing its ability to make decisions. The target must succeed, blah, 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 so you failed. So you are now incapacitated. At the end of each of the creature's turns, it takes 1d12 psychic damage and can then make another wisdom saving throw to break the spell. So, yeah, you are unconscious at the moment. And
Shit.
Basically, it can't decide if it wants to run, if it wants to fight, if it wants to take a nap, if it's hungry, if it's horny.
fuck!
It just.
Holy shit! I can't believe that worked.
Listen, I rolled a 7, a +2 to wisdom.
Oh fuck! All right, yeah.
This
So
isn't
I'm
like a legendary creature. If it was, I'm like, okay, yeah, legendary resistance, but.
right. 25, 30. I'm gonna go ahead and use my dash on my bonus. I'm gonna chill right here because that's all I can do for this turn. But yeah, it at the end of its next turn, which it can't do anything on, it's gonna take 1d12 psychic, and then.
Man, you guys fucking a dragon.
Hey, Falcon.
Yeah.
If you can run out here, it's not doing the clicky thing. You can
Hold it.
If you can basically dash as far as you can to Pi without taking an opportunity attack, he can get to you and give you 2 healing spells.
He's incapacitated.
Yeah.
I won't take an opportunity.
Yeah.
You have advantage on your attacks right now. It's like asleep, you know?
Like, you could literally walk over him.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, if you want,
It would be difficult terrain, though.
You have range
I would just say, like,
as the touch one.
do whatever you guys want to do. Xardaar, you are up next.
Smack that boy.
I can give you a weak one at ranged if you just want to take that and then attack him.
This might do it.
Yeah, that's about right.
Because I'm using a bow. Attack from wherever the hell I want.
There you go. I forgot about that.
Nat 20.
Yo.
Okay.
No, dude, it's over here.
Nice. All right, do your thing.
Shit.
Wow, some pretty shy rolls.
Yeah. All right. So
So 9 and 8.
So 17.
no.
Don't worry, I did the math for you.
Okay.
9 and 8.
So 17 piercing
Get that
damage.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, he's down. Like, when someone's incapacitated, like, they don't stand back up, right?
No.
No?
No,
They're just down?
no, he has to get out of it.
Oh, yeah, because it's a spell. All right, anything else you want to do?
Nah, I'm good.
All right, Robert, you're up next.
All right, cool. So I'm just gonna run right up to him. I'm using my free action to put my shield away because my longsword is versatile. So this way, if I hit, I get to roll a d10 instead of a d8.
Okay.
I mean, there's a reason for it.
Yep.
Okay.
It would
So
probably be easier just to drop it. Like if you're using a free action, just to like just drop it.
Right.
I mean, you don't even need it right now.
well, fine. I drop it when I get there. That way, if I need it again, I can just pick it right back up.
Yeah.
Whoop-de-doo. All right. Let's see. Does a 14 hit?
Yeah. Just barely.
Meets it, beats it.
All right, cool. Okay, so he is going to take 1d10 plus 5. So that is going to be 10 slashing damage.
He's looking real fucking bad, guys.
And then that's pretty much all I got. So I'm going to chill because I used two hands on that attack.
right. Last up is Pie.
So, do you want me to heal you, or do you want me to kill this guy?
He's gonna take a D12 in a second, so
It's my job to be a healer. You get. I already rolled it. You get 12 points of healing back. The first one,
Nice.
the first smaller one, is like you just see like some glowy holy energy that like goes up to your heart, and then the second bigger one, his hand electrifies like a
Defibrillator.
defibrillator, and just
The chest
Clear.
things.
And he is pushed back 5 feet.
probably, but it's
I
okay.
am large.
Yeah, that's why it's only 5.
All right. And now
All right,
it's the dragon's turn. What does he have to do, Robbie?
I'm gonna roll to give him damage. He's gonna take 9 psychic damage, and then he needs to make another wisdom saving throw.
He's
He's
dead.
dead.
9 psychic damage.
Robbie! You left it with 1 HP!
I'm next, so it doesn't matter.
You just wanted to get the kill. Okay. What was it? A wisdom save?
Yeah, he makes a wisdom saving throw, DC 13. So I have advantage on this.
You have advantage anyways.
Yeah. All right.
There's like triple advantage. It's incapacitated.
Wait. If we're gonna do this,
Incapacitated, blinded, and
we're gonna do
flanked.
this right, okay? Lair action. Robert, give me a deck save.
6.
Oh shit! The books.
He's
You're gonna
incapacitated. How can he activate it?
Valera does it. I don't.
You're
Valera
gonna
does
take
it.
4 bludgeoning damage.
Oh no.
Alright. And,
Does a 20?
Wait. Right Fang, give me a deck save.
Oh yeah.
21.
Okay, he's good. Alright, Robbie.
Does a 26 hit?
It
I just wanted to make sure. He's gonna take 19 pierce.
Tell me what happens.
And Vinny wants
this-
this fight to be tough.
So we, we've just kind of been moseying the last round and a half. So, I just kind of walk up slowly on him and just stab him a few times here and there.
After you stab him like a good 3 or 4 times. On the 4th one, all the paper that's like holding his form together just flatten out, and they just like turn to like regular paper on the floor.
And as soon as that happens, I say, "Fuck that! That was a dragon."
Nice.
That was fun.
All right.
Good damage rolls.
Yeah. Honestly, like scheme-wise, like strategy-wise, you guys did so good.
I know. That was insane.
You got rid of my fucking action. If I got to do an action, it would have been a bite, a claw, and a horn attack. Which are all like plus. I'll fucking show you a picture later. Fuck.
Like, we did so good of just eating up his actions as much as possible. It was great.
Honestly, I
I think that's the look for future boss fights.
Yeah.
Target, whoever has the most actions is going to win the fight. So if we can just consume all of their actions, we're good.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Keep them too busy to fight.
I'm gonna
Love it.
wrap this up. So before you guys, because I know it's getting a little late. So he turns into a leather book. You sift through the papers and you find a leather book. You guys look on the cover, and it says "The Book of Blood."
Ooh.
He didn't bleed at all. This don't make no sense.
You flip it open, and there are instructions written into the first page. It says, if someone's blood is dropped in me, and then I'm closed, their life story appears.
Oh, is that it? Like, it doesn't say anything bad happens?
That's it.
So, do Warforged have an equivalent of blood?
I already cut my hand. I'm doing it.
No, don't do that. It's a one-time use, you idiot.
Are you sure?
I don't know. I'm not going to risk it.
Wait, but
It appears it's not a one-time use.
Oh, okay.
This is the diary of
Done.
Mark Riddle.
Done. My blood is in it. I close the book. I open it back up. What have I got?
As you open it up, it's like the Marauders map in Harry Potter. It like slowly starts to fill.
It just says nerd really big.
As you like flip through it, Robert, it tells you your entire life story, but only what you know about your life, your perspective.
So we could use this to interrogate someone.
Yeah.
It's kind of like it only tells you their autobiography. So like if you don't know who your parents are, it's not going to tell you, oh, your parent is that person. It's like you don't know.
Will it tell us something we forgot?
That's a good question.
That is an excellent question.
I'm gonna say no because it tells you what you know about yourself.
Yeah, but you can remember something that was forgotten if something was triggered.
Hold on. I got a smarter way to look at this. Put yours in it and then put White Fang's in it and find the spot that ain't the same.
Okay.
And by the way, it's written in for you it's written in common.
How many pages are there in this?
It's thick, but not all of it is filled up. It stops about halfway through.
Oh shit!
Is it-
I'm gonna die earlier than I thought.
Or is it?
Wait, what?
Are there other life stories in here, or is it blank aside from his?
It was blank when you picked it up. It only
Okay.
filled up whenever you did it.
All right, I close it and open it back up. Is my story gone? Waiting for the next blood?
No, it's still there.
Okay.
And then you open it up to the first page. It's like the book is communicating with you, and it says, "Don't worry, it lasts for about an hour."
Okay.
And then I disappear.
I was sitting there thinking, like, oh shit, we're gonna eat up all of the storage in this thing. I've only got 6 gigs of memory to store all this on the flash drive.
Wait, what?
I want to loot this library.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
So,
Hell yeah.
Salute.
so the book also tells you, like, I made my way here myself. I was in place, so you can just take me.
Hell yeah.
All right.
All right.
Take the book.
So I think you guys still have a few more books. I do. Here, I'm gonna post this picture into the thing, so you guys can choose the books that you want. Okay. I do have some books that you can just pick, and it will affect some of the things that you do. But you do have to read it. So it's not instant. You actually have to spend some time reading the book and like keeping track of how many hours. Okay? So you have how to speak blank. You can learn how to speak another language.
Diners, Dungeons, and Dives.
Yeah. you get to learn how to cook.
I like it.
One of you guys need to leave a book behind for planar plants.
Well, isn't that why we brought a spare book in the first place?
Well, I think
Oh, but Curtis dropped both of his to pick up 2 his religion
All
books.
yeah.
The 2 I picked up aren't nearly as important as these, so I can always swatch them out if I need to.
Either way, one of them needs to be
Did that already happen? I love it.
So who's going to leave a book behind for your quest book?
So, I would like to hang on to my.
I'll go ahead and do it because I don't really want any of these.
Can I look for the book related to magical creatures and their stuff? Because you said that was on the 4th floor.
Like a bestiary?
Yeah, are you looking for
No.
the bestiary?
No,
You want something on unicorns?
yeah, taking stuff from magical creatures and making it into equipment. You said
Oh,
that
like
book
a
existed.
crafting book.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you find... I think I bookmarked this. You find something called... Wait, I thought... Okay, yeah. It's called Creature Loot.
I feel like in order to complete Moradin's mission, I need to leave his book here to learn about Syrian. So I'm going to trade my Moradin book for diners, dungeons, and dives, so I am proficient in cooking.
Okay.
I mean, it makes sense for the foodie to be proficient in cooking.
Yeah.
Listen, by the end of this, you're going to open up a place called Mech Warforges.
It's just called raspberry pies.
Everything costs 3.14 gold.
Oh shit! Nice. You can only order quantities, like ridiculous quantities, because it's not a 0.14 gold.
Yeah.
Or better yet, you always have like that 0.14 credit, so
Yeah.
people will have to come back like 9 times in order to build it up.
Sure,
This is
sure.
fun.
So what we'll do, guys, for this, for the hours to count, I'm going to say in order for these to take effect, you have to read 100 hours. Which I know I've never read. I've only read 4 books in my whole life, so I don't know if that's too many. But
That's entirely too many.
wait, how many?
Okay,
books
hold
are
on,
in,
hold on.
Wasn't that basically what we had to read over the summer back in like 5th grade or something?
I never
Hold
did
on,
that.
Vinny.
Yeah.
For the Tome of Leadership and Influence that I found, I have to read it for 48 hours.
I think that's a good like
Okay,
baseline.
Yeah, I've read a book.
Depending on how big the book is, that works.
let's just cap it off at 48 then, so it's like even across the board. So whenever you guys do your reading, whether it's like on a downtime or like, you know, you sleep for 4 hours so you can spend the next 4 hours reading, I want you guys to keep track of your time, okay? So like
Okay.
in your notes on D&D Beyond or like on a sheet of paper, just like tell me whenever you hit 48, okay?
Okay.
Can we say that mine is incredibly fine print and is all on one page?
Nah.
Because when I'm in rest mode, I can still see, I just can't move. It would be great to look at one page for
One
like
page?
6 hours.
I mean, you still would have to spend the whole 48 reading that one page, I guess.
Oh, I know, but I would get 6 hours of it when I'm sleeping. Nah, it's
Okay.
alright. It doesn't matter. I'm getting the book for flavor, no pun intended. So
Ha! I gotcha. All right. So, Robbie, are you getting something?
I think I'll probably pick up. These are the only books that really stand out to us, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna pick up The Liar's Guide to Cheating, Stealing, and Lying.
Okay. And Curtis, you got your thing.
yeah.
You got Planar Plants. And Falcon, you got your other thing. Your thing.
Yeah.
Quick question.
Really, like what you can do with monster parts.
Quick question, Vinny.
Yes.
Diners, Dungeons, and Dives, is it the same cover as the meme where the dragon has the Guy Fieri
Yes,
hair?
it has to
Yes.
Okay, good.
Absolutely.
Dude, my goal is to write a one shot for that.
Well, when I finish reading the book, I'll lend it to you.
Nice.
Hey Vinny,
Well
do you
played.
have the Creatures Harvest Index on DM's Guild?
I don't think so, but
Mm-mm.
I did find another thing that was free.
Okay,
Yeah.
I've got the first 3 volumes of it on DM's Guild. I think I've shared the PDFs with you on Google Drive. You could
Yeah.
probably send those 3 over to Falcon.
Yeah, you can have the actual book. Nice.
So I've got the first 3 volumes. I don't think cover Celestials though. There's
Okay.
beasts, aberrations, and monstrosities.
Ah, okay. Well, the one I have covers a little bit of everything. I'll show it to you. It's pretty cool.
All right, cool.
All right. So after you guys defeat this dragon, behind the altar here, you see a bookcase slide to the left as
Slide to the right.
staircases leading downwards.
Nice.
Cha cha, real smooth.
Do you guys go down?
Yeah, buddy.
Is there
Is there any loot to investigate or?
Yeah.
Wait. Yes.
Because we said we were going to
within-
investigate.
Wait a minute. There's more. Yes. Within the paper, you guys find 4 gold coins.
Oh, okay, okay.
Alright.
Do we flip them over and they say Saul's Thrallmart or whatever it was?
Yes.
Nice.
Nice.
And
Let's
you
hit us
guys,
all before we end the session, if that's all right.
yeah. And then you guys also find 2,800 GP.
Cool.
So
Damn.
700 each.
Yeah.
Oh, I did that.
Oh yeah, I needed that as well.
Yeah.
I
That's
think
perfect.
everyone can benefit from that.
Isn't that exactly how much I needed?
I don't know. I wrote that a while ago. Maybe. So you guys, you write that down, or you guys get all that, and you descend the staircase, and we'll end right there.
Oh,
Nice.
I wanted to visit the thrall mark.
Me too.
We'll do that kind of first thing next time.
Sounds like a plan.
You
I'm
guys
getting
good for
close
next
to
Sunday?
plate armor, boys.
Next
Oh,
Sunday.
also, I know this was only one session, but this is really like a whole arc that I planned. You guys level up.
Oh, hell yeah.
Sweet.
Nice.
Yeah.
Dude, I get divine smites now.
Oh, nice.
I got
I don't know what
you
I
guys
did.
up a little faster because you guys were supposed to start off at 4, and I started you guys off at 3.
Oh, okay.
So I gotta
Okay.
get y'all caught up. Now you're 5.
Yeah.
Nice.
Whoa. If
Love
I
it.
use turn undead against an undead now and it fails the save, it is instantly obliterated.
Yup.
Ooh.
And if it succeeds the save, it's bi-curious.
Alright, good session. I hope y'all enjoyed it.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Extra attack.
Yep, you get extra attack now.
Oh, nice.
I say I gotta get
Ooh.
to 5th level in Paladin for that.
Yeah,
but
I never
it's okay.
asked you guys what you got from leveling up. Remind me to ask you guys that next time.
I get uncanny dodge this time, so that's cool.
Nice. So I gotta beef up the monster since you guys just fucked that one up.
That was just good rolls.
It was just good strategy.
It
Good
was,
rolls
it was,
and
it
good
was.
teamwork.
I say I had one spell slot left, and I was holding on to it because, well, I didn't realize that this dragon couldn't see in the dark. Otherwise, I would have just cast darkness on my sword and then just run up and been like, "Guess what's hitting you, bitch? Guess what's hitting you?"
And I actually, that reminds me, I did want to retcon the effect that my blindness had because it's not very cleric-y. So instead, the hand glows really bright, and you see like this huge flash of holy energy going, and it is like a flashbang. Because I think that makes more sense for a lawful good deity of like fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of your stuff sounds real dark, so.
Just think of it having the same effect as a solar flare.
Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right,
The more you
boys.
shave your head, the better it works.
Yeah.
But I actually shoot it like a special beam cannon.
Oh, swag.
No, I think my favorite ABZ attack is Galagun, just because I think it looks cool. And the Super Broly movie, when Goku and Vegeta did their back-to-back Galagun Kamehameha, it was like 3D and they like panned around it. I lost my
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right, guys. I'll see you next Sunday.
All right,
Alright.
later, boys.
Peace.
Later.